What's good? What's good, everyone? Did I miss something? Did something happen while I was at work today? Did the entire world explode while I was out? No, I'm kidding. Oh man, my camera's a little sideways. It must have got a little out of hand since we all the new people we got. Holy Johnson. Holy Johnson, how are we doing? How's everyone doing? That's been a madhouse. Hold on, I think I actually need to... I think it's moved this way a little bit. This way? I think that's how it is. But how are y'all doing? I mean, everything is just absolutely exploded. Which I apologize for that because I've been gone at work all day. So I'm just looking at the Discord on my phone, just like, oh my God. Oh God. You know, so. But what's up, Connor? Black Crow, Potato, Solrak, welcome in. What's up, Griff? How you doing, baby? What's good? Griff said yes. What's up, Olastrom? Oh, 7 chat. Great to see vintage story content going out. Absolutely. This game deserves it, right? I need to put the chat up here so I'm not looking all the way down, dude. Holy moly. Where's my deal? Oh, no way. Things just disappeared on me. Anyways, yeah, this game actually absolutely deserves the content, so I'm pretty excited for that. Somebody did comment on the video. It was like freaking Minecraft slop coming to vintage story now. I just thought that was funny. What's up, bro Zaldi? Welcome in. I'm running out of stuff to give new people. Oh no, you're giving all your stuff away. Every minute we got like 10 new people. It's been a wild day. Yeah, it has been a wild day. So hype for 1.21 stable. What's up, Benjamin? Welcome in. Welcome in, Halo. Yeah, 1.21. Derek says absolutely. 1.21 is going to be peak. Absolute peak. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Now, only if one of the things they could do was increase server performance. That would be great for our little event that we're going to have. And I'm going to talk through that here in a little bit, by the way. Some of the event thoughts and ideas, because I know there's just a ton of questions. Everything just blew, just the sky just blew up today, just opened up. So, Doctor, welcome in. The Doctor. Not sure if you saw, but my great aunt just died a few minutes ago. Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry about that, brother. Yeesh. That is tough. We apparently got the guy who made QP tools to join the server. That wasn't on my bucket list. That was not on my bucket list either. That is actually kind of crazy. That actually is crazy. There was a lot of people that I realized that joined. Oh, you multi-stream? I was so confused. Yes, Angie Weenie. I love your name, by the way. Yeah, I do multi-stream. I mean, I might as well, right? So for anybody that wants their viewing experience, which I don't have my Twitch up actually, so I can see Twitch chat, because Twitch chat may be talking to me and I'm just completely ignoring them. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, Angry Wizard Man's party truly started the server. Yes, welcome in. Sorry, I missed y'all. On this side of things. Welcome in. Welcome in on the Twitch side of things. I need to make sure I get this chat up so I don't miss it. So is YouTube your primary chat? Yeah, YouTube's usually has been my primary chat, but because I mean, well, to be honest, we just don't usually have any Twitch viewers, so you know that's just the way it works. Most of the people like to watch on YouTube, so I have both options though, and I plan on doing Kick as well. Just anybody wherever they want to watch, wherever anybody wants to watch, they can watch. At least you died while under surgery, so was in pain. Dang, dude, that's tragic. I'm sorry, bros. That is tragic, man. I got an ad. Did you answer my question? What was your question, Potato? I am going to. I don't know where your house is. Sorry, I missed that. I don't know where your house is actually. Actually, I think I do. I was on Twitch, so I was like, yeah, just completely. You're like, where the hell are all these messages coming from? Who's he talking to? The hell is this guy talking to? YouTube reigns supreme. Connor says, only our opinions matter. Mind if I slide in your DMs later? I'd like to invite my community to your event. Yes, hit me up in the DMs later. I've had some people hit me up with some things. So yeah, if you ever want to, I also have my business email and my Gmails, or yeah, my business email and my YouTube channel if you want to reach out to me that way. But Discord is fine as well. That's totally fair. Good enough for the future. Oh, I forgot I have YouTube Premium, so this is better for me anyways. Yeah, there you go. Any way you want to watch, or if you want to watch on both, support me. No, I'm kidding. You do whatever you please. People are gonna be so confused when I start drinking this shit. But yeah, I'll go into a little bit about the server questions if anybody has any server questions, because I know it's just been absolutely insane. But I was curious. I want to get y'all's. I'll ask this in a second, but shouldn't be the title be 100 Modded Vintage Stories Day Part 2? Hey TR, how are you doing? It should be, but we've had a little bit of reform that I'll have to go through here in a little bit. Cold plunges. But speaking, shut up, Spotify! I don't need your stupid opinion. God, there's just so much to go through. All right, let me try and go through one by one. 31 people on the server today was insane. How is the server performance with how many people have joined the new server? Is the server performing pretty well? Is anybody experiencing like a supreme amount of lag or anything like that? What's the deal there? I was curious to know, just because I've had a lot of comments in general on the YouTube video about server performance and Vintage Stories. So I'm a tad bit worried about that aspect. So I'm curious to know if things have been going well, if it's been super laggy or what. Bro got the electrolyte special. Yeah, this is freaking that electrolyte special, baby. This is that electrolyte special. You know what I mean? Welcome in. What is in that jug? It's the pea juice, baby. You got to get in here. It's the pea juice. You got to stay hydrated. We can't be cramping, okay? No cramps. 0 cramps, right? So we drink the pickle juice for that. Everybody's gonna be like, what the f is this guy doing? Hey, Colton. It is the same for me as before. Okay, very good, very good. The server itself wasn't lagging, but my PC was lagging because of the sheer amount of people around me, I believe. Okay, yeah. How do you host a server? I currently have a server hosting that I'm going through, but Jesus, let me think. I have a hosting service I'm going through right now, but I'm currently hooking up with another hosting service that's going to hook me up. So, dude, this guy is just insane. But I have another service that I'm going to use on this channel that I'm going to be revealing soon, and they're going to kind of help with the stuff that we're doing. So I hope so, at least. Hopefully that goes well. But I got extreme lag when more than 5 people are at my place, but it only happens when a lot of people teleport. Electrolyte, yeah, electrolyte drink. It seems to be maybe the teleporting a little bit, at least behind the pickle tree. Second question, not a server, but how much for the item? I'll come up with some for after stream for you, Potato. I'll have to test it a bit, then thanks. Where's the mod list? I'll get you a mod list eventually, Chicola. Hopefully, gosh, everybody that comes in here with like I don't know if European is the right way, but foreign names, then I'm sorry. I apologize in advance for you. But yeah, we'll get you one of that. Don't you worry about it, be all covered. Okay, yeah, Bros Only, I'll send one out. Thank you, Bros Only. Hello, Himbus. Welcome in. But what I was going to talk about Well, first, let me go tell y'all what we do on stream here. We're doing a 100 days playthrough. This is, what we do in the meantime as things are going on in the background. So that's kind of the idea for today's stream. But as far as questions go I know there was like just a gazillion questions. The server just absolutely, I thought I was going to implode because all day, all I could do was look at my phone on Discord and just be like, Jesus Christ, as a million messages popped up. It's like, oh, okay, this is how this is going. All right, that's probably enough. But so we are going to have a application process for the server. That way everybody's aware. And one of the things that I'm worried about around the server and why I want to have that application process is to make sure that we get quality people in that want to play with maybe some background and just also with idea of how much experience they have, because I kind of want the server to have experienced people who played Vintage Story, for the fact that I don't want to get people who get super behind. It's not really an event for people to learn the game, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the deal. Discord server status, yeah. 29 players currently. Jesus, chug that card now. Yeah, what's up, Emerald Falcon? I seen you in the Discord. What's good? I chugged that card. Bro, your jug is making me miss the pickle lemonade from Popeyes. Holy, I didn't even know that was a thing. Hello, Deidre Gregerson. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, what's up, Jeremy boy? What's up, Jeremy boy? With the $2. How are we doing? How are we doing? Drew says you're him. Welcome in, Jeremy boy. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, I wanted to get a little background. So there'll be an application process that we'll set up, and like I put in the announcements of the Discord, I'll make periodic announcements as we make advancements towards the server, just that way everybody is aware of what's going on and you're up to date on things that are happening, as well as when that application process comes out and everything like that will be taken care of. So yeah, that's why I told everybody to join the Discord. Just that's a way to stay up to date. But that's pretty much it for that portion of things. If y'all have any questions, drop them in the live stream throughout the stream. And we do this streaming thing every Tuesdays and Thursdays. I get on here and play. And then I also want to shout out, we're having a server event for the community server, which is completely separate from the server, the Civilization. Wow, fucking nice. The Civilization Simulation event. I've been thinking that all day and saying that's just a whole mouthful. The community server is different from that, where it's more of it's a long-term, like a forever server. I won't say forever because it is going to take a wipe at some point, but it's more so for people to play on all the time. And we're getting people wide. I forget what the hell was even my original point with that. Where was I going? Oh, server event. That's right. There's going to be a server event Thursday where we're going to have, I've built an arena. For those who don't know, you can go check the elk racing video on my channel, but we have an event. We try to have it every other Thursday, depending on things, where people can come in and we have a little event like elk racing or free-for-all, arena free-for-all, kill each other. I don't know. Pretty cool. I love watching people slime each other out, stab each other. Top tier violence. I love it. I promote violence. No, I probably shouldn't say that. YouTube like, what? No. But yeah, that's going to be this Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Question though for the Civ thing, by the way, are we all starting just completely fresh with nothing, or will there be like a tiny village where people eventually move out and form their own factions? So my idea is to keep it as organic as I can with the civilization thing. So I want to drop everybody in the world, and that's part of the application process too, is getting an idea of who wants to create a faction and what faction they're going to create, and what their roleplay experience is, or like what they're kind of going for. That way we kind of have an idea of what's going to occur. But the main idea is to drop people in randomly, hopefully, is at least what I'm thinking. That way everything kind of happens naturally, you know what I mean, and organically. Want us to stop whitelisting people? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, there's just so many people. I don't know. I am worried about the performance when there's a bunch of people. I mean, it doesn't seem to be an issue. We'll see. I'll talk to you about it after. Yeah, when the arena event happens, I'll go in my towers. They're bitching. The elk race where I got absolutely stuffed. Oh, violence is healthy as long as you don't miss. That is true. Need a decent moderation, just a healthy bit of violence, right? All in moderation. I think the 50-player limit will be hit quite soon. Yeah, it's going to be... I don't know. Part of me is curious about how much that the server can handle. So that's part of me kind of wants to see that and what it looks like, because I mean, if we have 5 to 6 people in an area all around each other and the thing just absolutely shits the bed, then, you know, it's kind of an issue. So I'm interested to see that, and I bet we'll find out Thursday. So we'll go on with that, and I'll get some more into that. But for what we're doing today, let me show y'all. I talked to Grim about this a little bit. I talked to Grim. Oh, nope, that's the wrong world. God dang it. God dang it. Is there going to be proximity chat? Yes, there is going to be proximity chat, Himbus. There has to be proximity chat, right? Somebody DM'd me this, and I said there has to be, right? No choice but to have proximity chat. But we're going to try and keep the mod list as slim as possible. That way, just to eliminate this world. Let's just get me out of this world. To eliminate any, as much potential for catastrophe to happen, we're going to try and eliminate that. So we'll see. But yeah, there'll be proximity chat. You think I could have a bakery set up to the next arena? Absolutely. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I got to show y'all this, though, that... oh, man, y'all are going to love this, dude. This is just crazy. How many people are in the server at this point? I swear it's grown by hundreds since this morning. You're correct. It has grown by hundreds. I think we're closing in on 1,000, which is kind of crazy. It's actually insane. Estimations on how badly this would cripple my potato PC. I'm not sure. It would probably cripple it pretty bad, because one of our Mr. Gamer Boy himself has some issues with it. It depends on how potato your PC is, really. 29 are on right now. Okay. Oh, how do I? There we go. Let me do this. All right, very good. Your potato will become a pack of chips. Oh my God, that's pretty good. That's good stuff. So I wanted to show y'all 2 of the things. So we did, I mentioned this earlier, we did start on the last stream, we did start our 100 mod a day series, but I talked to Grim and we kind of looked at Rubik's Raptor, or at least he brought this up. Fucking jeez. Can I words? What's words right here? He brought up Rubik's Raptor's server world that we took a look at, and dude, their land generation is crazy. Is literally insane. So I have to show y'all some of the things that I tweaked with, and some of the mods that I added that I have to restart. I have no choice but to restart my 100 modded days playthrough. I tried joining the community server. My computer lit up like a heating element. Oh no, sent. Full server used to be, yeah, like 6 people, exactly. 6 people was popping. Connor, 6 people was popping. Why am I turning to chips? Is there going to be a schedule for when people can play? Yeah, as far as the simulation event goes, there will be a schedule that I'll put out. I'm kind of thinking maybe on the weekend sometime, and like at least my time, like midday to early morning. That way we kind of get the European time and like US time are the main 2 focuses, right? Reaper of Gods, Rubik's Raptor. Everybody loves Rubik's Raptor, dude. I love that. Dingus. I love that. I do love Rubik's Raptor. Welcome in, Reaper of Gods. Hello, Kailu. I hope I'm pronouncing everybody's name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Please don't chastise me. Welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, I had no... Grim left me with no choice but to reset my world with new generation. I'm going to full screen this so I'm not clicking off and just losing my entire game. So I have to show y'all this. The 2 mods that I'm using right now are... Conquest. I think this is how you pronounce it. It's Conquest. Oh, fuck. No, it's Conquest something. Landform over. I don't remember. Conquest something. And as well as the Rivers mod. And oh my gosh, brother, look at this. Look at this cave. This is right next to spawn. Look at this cave, dude. This is crazy. This is my dream. This is my entire dream. Conquest Landform overhaul. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Emerald Falcon. That's what I meant. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Yes. Yes, please, EU. Yeah, we'll try to get some EU people in there for sure. How long do you think the sessions might be? So that's another thing that I'd have to show you all this river system, dude. Look at this. This is crazy. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. But I'm thinking the session times will be maybe... I'm thinking maybe 6 to 8 hours, to be honest, or like 5 to 6 hours, because... comparatively, this game takes such a long time to progress in that I mean, it is a very long time, but it takes a long time to do things in this game. So I feel like that's appropriate. Look at this fucking river though, right through this mountain. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, this is why I mean, what in the world, dude? Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy? Hello, Chicken Nuggets. Welcome in. How are you doing? I've become a improvised baker to help starving people. There you go. Somebody's got to feed the masses. Never get tired of this terrain, Gen. It's crazy, isn't it? Last room, it's crazy. Always like those caverns. So the ones I saw with Generations were like 1 block thick. Yeah, I don't know what settings I played around with to get some of the generation that I've gotten, but this is the Conquest Landform overhaul mixed in with the Rivers mod, and I changed a few world settings. And this is just something that I got off spawn right here. It was like this river cave through this entire mountain, which is just absolutely insane. But yeah, that's basically the main reason why I had to restart my world, and I'm curious about just looking around, but I guess we should go ahead and start her up as I answer questions. Can't forget, I think I spawned like right over yonder. I think I spawned right here, somewhere in this area. So for anybody who's just joining, we're doing a 100 days modded playthrough. This was the plan before I even released the entire video about the event, and everything blew up. I might convert from Terra Preti. You have to. Emerald. This is superior. This is absolutely superior. Absolutely superior, I have to say. Wait, my computer might be dog because I haven't updated it a year. That is part of it. That might help. So the Vintage Story Civ server is a thing, right? I'm actually pretty excited for that. Sounds fun. Yes, it is a thing. I mean, it doesn't exist necessarily right now, if you will. Like, it's not up or anything, but it will be a thing. We're going to do it. So just be in the Discord, and that'll be where you can stay up to date. Honestly, being a trader in the civilization thing would be fire. I'm going to start a cult, though I'm already working on one in the community server. Jesus. Just so many cults everywhere. That's probably the most interesting part to me. Jesus, I don't want to run into that ram, dude. Might slime me the fall out. I think that's the most interesting part about the entire civilization thing server is that I can't wait to see what factions pop up and things like that, and who kills who, who's getting slime. Shut up, advertisement. I don't want to listen to your stupid face. Seeing everybody that pops up and what they come up with and the storylines that come out of it, I think are going to be interesting and hilarious. Holy shit, there's a skeleton over there. Did he just fall through the ground? Am I tripping, or is he laying down? This dude is laying down. Hey, dude. Fall, dude. Are you good? Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. I'm using the Fantasy Creatures mod, by the way, for anybody who's wondering. So I have like skeletons and dragons and goblins. So that's that's pretty tight. We all love that, don't we? I might become a blacksmith. I like finding metals and smithing them. That's probably why I bought the game, honestly. Entire purpose behind buying the game. Just metal smithing, metal simulator. If you go back on some of my 100 days videos, I spent so much time being a blacksmith and hammering voxels. I hated my life, dude. I wanted to, oh, copper. Let's go. Off rip. W. Hated my life, dude. It's one of the worst things for me is when you have to hammer every single voxel for, you know, I don't know, like 9 iron blooms in a row. It's just like, somebody end my life, please. Somebody help. Session 1 will be cults forming, second will be cults merging, and third will be everyone getting drunk on cranberry wine for some reason. I can attest that that is pretty accurate, because during our elk racing event, everybody eventually just started getting absolutely hammered in racing elk, which I thought was extremely interesting. That's kind of what we go to, huh? If I joined, I could probably play about 2 hours max every session, or my computer would blow up. Jesus. Thing starts running like an airplane, dude. I know that feeling. I love that feel. I mean, not I love that feeling. I know that feeling. Don't love that feeling exactly. Not the best feeling ever. I'd like to find a forest. I'm gonna go over here to find some sticks. I'm more of a stick on the ground kind of guy. I don't like to hit bushes. You know, I like to run around and find them on the ground. Just my opinion, chat. Just my opinion. Oh shoot, I forgot to keep Twitch chat up just in case. Okay, there we go. I mean, hey, I got about 200 liters of fine wine. So yeah, you can definitely find people on the server. If you're an alcoholic, there are people on the server who will sell you wine. They have no issue selling you as much wine as you can drink. and you can drink a lot, apparently. Actually, you can drink infinitely, apparently. I don't know. I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? Chickens. I'm not seeing any sticks, though. As a devout worshiper of the cog, the sprocket worshippers are the sprocket worshippers. Everyone can get drunk. Pottery is fun and necessary for blacksmithing as well. Elking under the influence sounds interesting. I have a video up, Emerald, where we did on the community server where we raced elks. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, get out of there. Whoa. Okay, I think actually I'm just going to go to mining bushes. I know I said I was a big stick on the ground kind of guy, but I'm not a big wolf guy, so I'd like to avoid that if possible. Possible. Officer, I don't want any EUI. Officer, please. You know I pulled you over. What seems to be the sheriff problem? You were driving an elk, going about 23 elk knots per mile over the elk speed limit. I'm 100% selling fine wine at the arena. Everybody's gonna be toasted, dude. Getting people toasted. Absolutely. One of my favorite things is how many words you can come up with for being intoxicated. Like hammered, slammed, I don't know, wiped, destroyed. Absolutely, for you EU people out there. I don't know, I feel like y'all have some pretty, I think EU people have the most, like my favorite words for being intoxicated. Off me arse. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's a pig boy. Oh, it's an orc. Hello, orc boy. I have no quarrel with you. Please. I still can't believe your videos never popped up in my recommendation. I watch too much VS stuff. I'm surprised. That is weird. God dang, freaking YouTube's trying to silence me. They don't like what I say. No, I'm kidding. I'm the recently about the game, and I'm going to be honest. The Flint to Steel video you made actually helped me a lot. I'm in the Bronze Age in my solo war, and it's been a fun time. Okay, good. That was the intention of the whole thing, was to get some help out to the masses. So I'm glad that is the case. I need to make a shovel. God bless America. I just tried to Minecraft, and I'm sorry for anybody who had to see that. To everybody who had to see that. Yeah, I'm glad that helps. That was the point. So it seems to help a lot of people, so that's good. Whammied, yeah, blasted, yeah, bazoinked, fist sloshed, no, destroyed is what I get. Yeah, just slightly inebriated, you know, that's all right. Bazoinked, whammied. I like bazoinked. Bazoinked is a pretty good one. All right, let's go around and look for some red clay while we're at it. See if we can find some. Oh man, look at all the rivers over here. How beautiful. Oh. Be moaning in people's ears. Yeah, sloshed is another one. Going from copper to bronze got to be the best feeling ever. Yeah, I totally agree. Like iron and steel are sweet, but mixing those metals is amazing. I feel like the main thing in this game is getting over the hump of getting from copper to bronze, because getting away from copper is such a monumental task. And once you get to iron, you can really get the ball rolling. So bronze is just like that one step closer, and all you need is just one thing. You just need to find some hematite. I always think of, I don't know what I think of, actually. Welcome in, Tropican government. Welcome in. God, why did I forget that there's wolves over here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, there's another one. Oh, man, they're out in full force today. God. Oh, just gather. Is that red clay back there? Is that clay back there? Oh, it is clay. Oh, look at that. WIs, Chad. Absolutely WIs. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me is getting to iron. Once I get to iron, I feel pretty confident. Last time I played Ninja Story, it took me weeks to get copper tools, and right after I stopped playing because I was burnt out, because I never bothered to look up a god. I saw a YouTube video. A YouTuber was talking about playing Vintage Story, and he was like making some sort of review or critique video, and he never even opened the handbook once in the entire time of playing, which is just absolutely insane. Like, dude, how are you supposed to play this game? Oh, well, reed baskets is the other thing that I wanted to do. Yes. Well, I need to find reeds, actually. But, let me mark this too. Playing this game and never opening the red cocky. Yep, that's exactly what I meant to put. Never opening the handbook in a playthrough must be hell. Remember to make a mace? Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, Connor. That mace is kind of OP, honestly. But it's devastating not to be able to use molds anymore. Welcome in, Oliver. What are you doing? Yeah, that is true. I know there are some people out there who are huge molds fans. Huge fans of using molds, which I think there's actually a mod that allows you to pour iron and stuff into those molds, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that is a thing. You can use those molds to progress on to the higher stages. So if that's something that you're interested in, might look into that. Oh, there's some peat here. Some peaty boys. Feeling real peaty. Peaty gang. Thank you very much. I didn't just go in blind. I went in blind, deaf, and mute. I'm blind. I literally went in Ellen Keller style, right? I went in fucking just raw dogged it. I mean, that's crazy. That's just crazy business. Red clay is the second most difficult thing to find. At least it used to be. 80 form of lime is infinitely worse, though. See, I think it kind of depends on where you spawn, because in my last world, I was able to find lime like extremely easy. I like that mountain range over there. It's kind of getting my pants a little bit soaked looking at it in the distance. It looks good. It looks real nice and good. So let's check it out. But the main thing that I need to be focused on is finding some reeds. So maybe we can find some in that pond over there. Potentially. Watching this at 38 minutes in the morning, I'm goated at procrastination. Welcome in, Bluebly. Welcome in. Just hang out. Put it on the background, whatever you feel. I'm also goated at procrastination, so don't feel bad. Welcome in. I don't mean to be anything, but when there's a Civ server expected to open, it's actually gonna be my first time playing multiplayer in the game and modded too. We have a community server that's open, Chicken Nuggets. I apologize if you already mentioned it, but wow, this is a cool area. Let me swim on over. But it'll be a while before it's open, so you might play some on the community server for multiplayer experience. Bro, Shotgun blasted their foot and complained about the missing foot. That's what I get from those inept reviews. Which would be probably realistic. It'd just be called cast off. 100 Days Helen Keller Vintage Story playthrough win. I actually thought about doing a playthrough where I played this game upside down. I don't know if y'all have ever... what is it? I don't like the way this rain sounds, dude. I'm above water. Why is it so muffled and so loud in my ears? Can I just get to the other side? But I did think about doing a playthrough or a video where I play Vintage Story upside down. And, I don't know. Maybe that'll come to fruition. But the Hellhammers make a little better. Oh, dude, the Hellhammers are my saving grace, without a doubt. I hate when it rains. Rainfall in this area almost all the fucking time. Perfect. I love that. I hate that, actually. I want to leave right now. Get me out of here. I can't. I just want to see the beautiful sky, and I can't see shit. I saw your video on 10 mods you recommended, even though it's outdated. Can you still use the Joy of Paintings mod in 1.21? I was able to use it with no problem, so I don't see why not. Although I'm not a expert modder. I didn't find any issues with it when I loaded it up along with several other mods, so and I used it in the 1.2 version. Will the Civ server have the Vintage Story content in it? Oh, like lore content? I'm not really sure. I may take that out. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I may take it out just for the fact that I don't know, who knows what will come with that. And it's not really the main focus and emphasis of the server. Look at this beautiful sky. My goodness, golly. And so I don't know. That may be something that doesn't remain. So you played from the perspective of Botorn. They're bent backwards, by the way, if you ever noticed. What is the... I actually didn't notice that. That's kind of very chilling. Where's my FOV? I think it's FOV that I messed with that was like, what the hell is going on? No, it wasn't FOV. I'm just a liar. Okay, there's some way to make your game upside down. I just can't remember how. I just can't remember how. Memory. Memory. God dang it, I don't have any. I need to... I'm so used to having no inventory space. Also, by the way, Australia playthrough playing upside down. Australia people are pissed at your comment right now. Emerald, absolutely pissed. Absolutely pissed. I love the foreign slander, though. No, I'm just kidding. I love everyone equally, they say. I love everyone equally. No, I really don't. I don't think I do. Some people, it depends on whether they say thank you when I open the door for them. You know, if they walk on by and don't say thank you after I just open the door for them, I might burst behind their back. I'm not sure. Even though, you know, You should really do it out of the kindness of your heart. But still, I'm just like, wow. I feel insulted. How darest you not say thank you? No, I'm kidding. This guy looks so majestic, doesn't it? I think the lore stuff shouldn't be in it. It might be distracting for people. It'll probably discourage for players to make their own stories. Yeah, I agree. It's not gonna stay. I don't think. I don't see any reason for it to stay. Honestly, it is a bit of a distraction. I can't wait to stare into the temporal rifts. I don't know if y'all seen, but some of the players from 5X's that video joined into the Discord server, which I thought was extremely cool. And in that video, there's like a chunk that doesn't load, or I think it maybe is the world border, and they just sit there and stare into it, like drives them insane. It's pretty hilarious. I wish that when I originally loaded up this game, I thought when you would stand in those rifts that it would teleport you to an alternate dimension. And boy, did I find out that I was kind of right, but not. I was wrong. I was extremely wrong. I thought I was going to go to a different world. Instead, I just learned that I was about to get absolutely fucked. Just not in a nice way either, you know what I mean? Stick gang. My mom's in Aussie, so I have the Aussie word pass. Oh, that's good stuff. You got the pass, huh? Me too. No, I'm kidding. I guess if your mom has the pass, no. Actually, I don't have the pass. There's not much advantageous loot to be found at the story locations besides a set of bronze. To be fair, you can find a shit ton of coal at the... Oh, what is it called? There's a beehive over here. What's it called? The Resonance Archives. You can find an absolute dookie amount of coal in there, which I did take advantage of on my first 100 days playthrough. Don't chastise me, okay? Please get those grace. Moi. Very moi. I did use that to my benefit. It's extremely OP, and I recommend doing it unless you're on the server, of course. I watched some of that video. I watched, oh, very good. How many days per month are you going to have in the Civ? I'm not, still working out some of the details on that. Thinking almost maybe 2 days, maybe like all weekend. I'm not sure. I'm still looking at days and times for EU people and when I think most people are going to be able to participate. And that'll also be part of the application process, so I can kind of see what is best for everyone to be able to always be on when we have it open. Would the Civ be permadeath? I think that'd make people think certain actions and prevent random murder. Yeah, so the first, what we kind of talked about and decided on, God, I can't see jack shit. What we kind of decided on as far as death goes and permadeath and things of that nature, I was thinking maybe for the first 2 days, there would be a grace period, because if people are dropped around randomly, there's most certainly going to be some deaths to see what I mean? Like deaths to these fucking wolves. And that just won't be fun if you like immediately die off rip. So I was thinking maybe a 1 to 2 day grace period, and then that'll give civilizations and factions a little bit of time to get settled in and get their bearings together before they just, start starving to death and things of that nature. So that's kind of the idea there. For both of my cult's community server and Civ server, if I decide to participate in, my church members will stare into temporal rifts every week. It's a mandatory stare session. Mandatory stare session from the cult. What? Oh, basket. That's what I'm looking for. Basket me, please, baby. Hand basket. Okay, that's where I went wrong. Thank you very much. I just love having inventory space. Very good. In keeping with the stereotypes, I'm gonna go throw down with some sheep IRL. See you later. Keep you with stereotypes. Crazy. See you later, Emerald. Thanks for stopping in. See you later. I was thinking in game. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. Very good. How long will the Civ event last? Like in amount of sessions? Also, will the event be open to newer vintage story players? It depends. What the hell is that light over there? It's kind of worrying me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get off topic. Just very quickly. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. Why is there a blinking light? Whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. It's just hanging out. Okay. Anyways. It'll be open to newer players, but I do want players to have a fair amount of experience in the game, just because. Wow, I'm short one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just because it's really not an event for newer players to learn how to play the game. It's more so because people will need to progress fast as far as the days and things of that nature go. I'm gonna go over here to go find some more reads. Civilizations and factions will need to join together pretty quickly to progress. Pretty quickly, just because, you know, there's so much to do and so much to get done, and there's so limited time for us with the event. And as far as how long the event will last in terms of days, I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll have a general timeline, but then it'll be up to discretion and see how things are progressing, how fast everyone is progressing through the game as well, because I really have no idea what will happen. So I think that'll be we'll have a general timeline, and it'll be up to determination on how much we keep it open as we go. But hello, Horatio Nelson. Welcome in. Taco, how many people are you hoping to have on the Civ server? Probably 100. You know, the funny thing is with the I can't see a fucking thing. I can't see a fucking thing. Hold on. Let me fix this issue. This is a crazy issue to be having. Why am I just forcing myself to do this? Oh, what was I gonna say? As far as how many people go on the server, the funny thing is I thought to myself, with the video, I was like, all right, well, you know, like maybe with the video, like we can eke out 100 people that'll be interested, right? Boy, was I wrong. I've never been so wrong in my entire life. I was like, yeah, we'll get close to 100 people, and then literally the world exploded, and there's like 17,000 new members. So I'm just like, holy shit. So clearly the interest is very high. So we're gonna go with 100 people. I would go with 500 people if we could, but the game just won't be able to handle that. So the hope is, to answer your question, we do 100 people in the game, in the server event. Most riveting gameplay. My goal for grace periods. Endorsed by you're gonna do some cold stuff. You're gonna do some cold stuff, Sid. I can already tell. Consider torches, arson, perhaps. I fear for the blackguards in the early days. We'll have to see how many succumb to Humber after the grace period. Hello, Ben. Yeah, that's a good point. That's an extremely good point. You have to feed your warriors. Whoever the farmers are will have to feed their warriors, because they will be starving. They will be having an absolutely rough time. Hello, bees. All right. Where am I going over here? This area over yonder, I feel like could be good. Or perhaps this island, possibly. Looks a little bit like a volcano island. Very good. Okay, I'm just in a big tree. Excuse me. We'll head over that direction, see if we can find... I guess we need to look for more copper. Almost said A like I'm Canadian, but I'm not. I'm just extremely hick. We're starved of vintage story content. What's the best way to mod vintage story? Nexus, I'm kind of new to the mod stuff. Hello, Sky. That's a good question. I would the vintage story actually has... Well, I apologize. Just look up vintage story mods, and it'll take you... You click on their website. It's like Vintage Story Mod DB or something like that. And all you have to do is one-click install. Vintage Story is one of the best games for installing mods for, because it's extremely easy. You just have to make sure that mods are compatible and things of that nature. But as far as installing goes, it's one of the easiest games to install, because all you have to do is go to the website, click, install, load up the game, and then you're basically good to go. Yeah, I was looking for a Civ content the other day and found nothing, so happy you're trying to do that. Yeah, I'm looking, it's going to be an interesting challenge. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it'll be enjoyable for everyone. I really want to try and make it good, so I'm pretty excited. And thank you guys for coming in here and being interested as well. I want to go over to this mountain over here and collect more of these as well. These are needed. Don't let me... Ooh, don't want to drown my torch out. If there's a way to get a reserve spot for the server, I'd do it, honestly. It'll have to go through an application process, unfortunately, for it. One big thing to note, Vintage Story really struggles with performance when there's like 20 people in the same room. At most, we'll get... I know, I was thinking about reaching out to the dev team to kind of see if there's any way we could get around that, or maybe we could link servers. I've seen other events do that, so I don't know if that'll be a possibility for us or not. But that's something we're going to look into and see if there's any workarounds for that. Also, what versions are we playing? 1.2 or 1.21? We're playing 1.2. I guess I could have played 1.21. I don't really know why I didn't start that up. Maybe I'll update it to that. That because I want bear armor. Who doesn't want fucking bear armor, dude? We're cracked as fall, dude. I do want bear armor. The bear armor looks absolutely sexual. Sorry. When I saw the official vid for the new Vintage Story update and started jumping in, Joy thinking there would be new story content. Yeah, there was not, unfortunately. And I think there's like gonna be 8 chapters of story content as well, which is just crazy. Absolutely insane. Let's go. Well, I guess there's no point going over there while we need to look for copper, so we'll just kind of meander. I don't want to meander through the forest, though. Is there an area over here? Yeah, looks like it'd be an easy area to find. I forgot to enable colored maps. Oh, that's all right. We can fix that later. Chit. It's free on part of Steam Workshop mod. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Swerve. Helping out Sky. Oh, just found out about the big world of VS mods. There are lots of immaculate stuff. Hey, immaculate. Hey, immaculate is falling. Anyone know if you could change the world jet settings on an active save? Really want more water? I'm not sure. That is a good question. Now we need bear cavalry. Yeah, we do need bear cavalry. Will be tough as fall. See, because we can have elk cavalry, but bear cavalry? Oh, man. You want to talk about terrifying, dude? Probably a mod for that. If not, someone needs to make one where we can ride bears. I'm unable to stay awake till the end of the stream. If you could bury the item in a chest or something, then send me where. That would be good. Yeah, for sure, Potato. Thanks for stopping in. I will get you that in one fashion or another. Those wolves don't like you. No, they don't. They're out to literally chew my tight little behind off, dude. Like, yeah, man. You know, can we relax? Color maps is so goated. I know. I'm actually super sad that I don't have it on because I just love colors. Shout out to Color Gang. Right. We were at 2.8 story chapters. 1.21 redoes the post archive locations. Oh, I didn't know it was redoing them. That's good. That's very good. Some of them do need to be redone in a way. The devastation, I don't know if y'all seen the last video, but it needs an extreme, as far as the boss fight goes and things of that nature, not to spoil it for anyone, but it needs an extreme makeover. That shit is just, it's AIDS. There's literally, I can't find a better way to describe it, to be completely honest with you. Only thing mod DB needs, in my opinion, is a collection mod pack system. That is true. It is missing that. Surely that'll come in time, right? I think you can change world jet settings, though it won't apply to old chunks, just new chunks. Look at this little area. How cute. How quaint. Dude, what's up, JC? I was thinking about making a modern mod, kind of like Blade and Sorcery, but in Vintage Story. But I probably won't do it since I have my own projects to work on. So many things to mod. Thank God the devastation was rough. Love the idea, but damn, it's rough. It is super rough. It's extremely rough. The devastation area made me want to chop my balls off. I don't know. There's not any way better I can put it. It was horrible, dude. It was like dragging. It was like walking on broken glass and hot coals. I was about to get real explicit with it, but I'm just gonna relax just for a little bit. Don't want to scare everybody. Don't want to scare everybody too quick, right? Oh, okay. I want to go this way and look for some more copper. God, look at this area. This is just crazy. Good generation. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Wishing Star Gaming. How are you doing? Good afternoon to you. I should have admin, so you can just throw it into my chest. Yeah, I should be able to do that, Potato. I'll let you know. I think everyone needed to creative mode that boss fight in order to complete it. Yeah, I had to, dude. I had no choice, which really made me sad. It really made me sad because I did sit there and grind it for a little bit and was like, what the hell? You know? We have an asbestos in the Vintage Story server. We can make it happen, I guess. You know? Whatever you want. Whatever the people want, the people can have. Yep. Saw a mod for it. Just been your 100 and 200 day video. Oh, okay, very good. I'm glad you watched it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I saw a mod for it. It's crazy. I didn't even realize there was a mod for it. Oh shit, there's a dragon over there. Okay. Need to stay away from the dragon because I'm not trying to have my booty eaten right now. There's 2 dragons. Okay. All right, let's just find somewhere else to fuck off to. When do you expect the applications to open for the server? I'd love to apply as soon as possible. I'll keep you updated on that. I'll send announcements out when I think it's going to be open and everything like that. Unfortunately, during the week I don't have as much time. Like, you won't see me in the Discord server during the day just because unfortunately I have a job. Boo, J-O-B, boo. But so yeah, you won't see me most of the time. I'll be able to do work on the weekends, so I'll be able to provide updates during those times and things. The hell was that? Anybody hear that noise? What was that? How hilly everything is bothers me as a builder. That's why I keep things at 300% landform scale, but it does really make for cool scenery. It makes for the sexiest scenery. Come on now, Connor. Come on, join the dark side. We love hills, right? Although I can't find any. Oh, there's dragons everywhere. Oh my god, in the wall. Which area do I want to go to? I think I want to go this way. I'm kind of just randomly exploring for copper while simultaneously looking for a good spot to live. But I kind of need to lock in because we got a few challenges that we have to complete within our 100 days. Fresh for 1 day. Okay, let's see this instead. Oh, look at this area. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I am using the Better Ruins mod along with some other mods as well. So, oh, Drifter Boy. Hey, Drifter Boy. Is the server for your society video online? It is not yet, Wild Zeus. Just hop in the Discord and that way you can stay up to date when it does come online, things like that. You can beat the Mad Crow by having enough temporal gears and good timing. It'll provide... Dude, here's the thing. That Mad Crow boss fight is fucking a grind. If you sit there and actually do it, God, my God, look at that sunrise. Almost said set. It's like... If you sit there and grind that out, you are an absolute dog because that fight takes at least 3 hours to complete. No Isler. I mean, Jesus, dude. I thought I was gonna crawl. I thought my eyeballs were gonna crawl out of my fucking head and explode. I can't really play during weekends because I work during weekends, unfortunately. But weekdays I can play 100%. Okay, maybe we could do 1 weekday and 1 weekend day. We'll see. Remains to be seen. I love hills, but I can't build an uneven terrain. We gotta adapt, Connor. We gotta adapt, baby. We gotta start building in uneven terrain. Yeah, just starting inventory and found your guide tips video. Gotta say, I got hooked immediately. This game is extremely addicting. This game will sink its claws all the way into your tummy, just nice and tight. A little bit of sinkage, no problem. It's super good. I think the video shows alone just like how excited people are for things being done in this game. Just hopefully the performance side of things hold up. I could get ugly. But yeah, we gotta get better. One of the things that I kind of want to go over this mountain here and maybe set up shop because I see some red clay over there. Maybe we can set up a nice little rammed earth shop. But one of the things I do have to get better at in this game related to building is building stuff. That sounded dumb after I said it, but you know what I mean. Because the building in this game, I have a bad problem of making Minecraft builds in this game, and I've had people mention it on my videos. It's just all I know. It's the shit I came up on, right? But you can really tell a difference between a Minecraft build and a Vintage Story build on this game. This little water right there. And that's one of the things I need to do is it's more chiseling. Jesus, don't even get me started about the chiseling. It's more chiseling. It's more using roofs. It's more wooden beams, doors. It's that kind of stuff. Instead of maybe like wood, using wattle and daub, freaking wattle and daub gang. Where my wattle and daub fellas at? Plaster, stuff like that. That sunrise is so fucking bright. Jeez. Using stuff like that, you can really... Is that a massive... Okay, I thought there was a massive gaping hole there. But yeah. That's one thing that I need to do better of. This ruined Minecraft for me? Yeah, absolutely ruined for me too. I mean, I got hooked in your content in Vintage Story, but that too. Oh, okay, I got you. Wishing Star, I got you. Okay, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for hanging out. This little ruin here, do we have anything good? Hey, shut up over there, guy. Making all that noise. Oh, there's something down there. Hello. What have we got? I'm not gonna grab that right now. I feel like I can't afford the inventory space for that. Stop eating, you fat fuck. Stop eating. Grab the shits. There's nothing in there. Oh, and I can't get out because I don't have any materials. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are we serious? Please let me mine this dirt or I'm going to be stuck. Somebody help. Somebody help. Okay, I can mine this. I totally forgot that this was an issue. Oh, help. There's a mod that, yeah, support beams galore. Yeah, exactly. There's a mod that lets you pack your building and carry it. Don't know. I think it's called carry on. What the hell? Oh, there was an issue. Just see that issue pop up right there. Oh God. Oh God. All right, how many blocks do we need? 1, 2, 3. We got 4. Oh, then we get 4. I thought okay, whatever. Whatever, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, she only needed, get out of my inventory. See? I like to, I live, laugh, love my dirt hole and cobblestone blob. That's hilarious, actually. I like to use rammed earth myself for building. Yeah, that's what's nice about this game is even your early builds, your early game builds don't have to be like shit. I guess they don't have to be shit in Minecraft either, but you know, rammed earth and packed dirt looks pretty well. Pretty good. Rammed earth specifically, and you can use it, you can use different rammed earth materials or same block, but then have a different texture, you know? Abusing wooden supports is S tier. You gotta abuse the fuck out of them. I'm still learning how to make them look, I'm still learning how to be a good abuser. And I haven't quite figured out the ratio of abusement that is needed. Sorry. I'm still figuring that out. Never abused. First time in my life to be an abuser, so. When the earth is rammed. You gotta get your first storage holder? Yeah, I thought about it, but I just feel like I don't have enough. I think about maybe settling down in this valley area. Possibly, for the time being. I don't know, I just want to find a real good spot. It is day 2. Started a little bit late, but that's alright. Question mark jump scare. Found the mod, it's called 10 pack. Oh, okay, carry on is the one that lets you pick up chests and stuff with items. Oh, okay, I got you. Can't wait to do my cog rituals. Jesus. I love how cultish and ritualistic some people get. That's probably my favorite thing. All right, this is a good area. There's a fucking bear. There's a huge bear. Hey, buddy. I have no qualm with you, friend. Please, you stay over there, and I'll stay down here getting my berries. Thank you very much. See you, Rock. Loser. My first house in Vintage Story was a mud hut that also used firewood stacks as decoration. Oh, sorry. I missed Twitch chat. Yo, buddy, how's it going today? I just followed you. Welcome in. Evelyn. Welcome in. Use firewood stacks as decorations. Well, that's a way to get creative right there. I hope I don't walk around and read chat and miss some copper. If I miss some copper, I need y'all to fucking lock in and chastise me. That way I go, abuse me so I make sure to go back and get it because it is vitally important to our live, laugh right now. Craft, sell the mini C's. I love the aesthetics and techniques in Nadia. The keep has arrow slits. I know. That's one of the biggest, probably the best example of what an actual Vintage Story build looks like is Nadia. And it just looks so good. When I stumbled upon it, I don't know why I said stumbled upon it. Like I just happened to walk 20,000 blocks and was like, oh, here's a village. No, I didn't stumble upon it. I purposely made my way there like the adventurous fucking hero I am. And I was like, this is what a Vintage Story build looks like. It looks so good. If you haven't seen the Nottingham Village, watch my 200-day story video. And oh my gosh, dude, you want to talk about exquisite building? It looks absolutely fantastic. Phantasmal. No, I'll take the abused potato says. Did you see my, I did, Eveline, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Have any plans tonight, like work out or something? I do not actually. Gonna be streaming, so. I remember being in a roleplay server and spent like 5 hours just circumnavigating the continent. Yeah, you can spend so much time exploring. It's insane. The wind is so loud. I feel like these deserts are always full of copper. Yeah, I feel like they are too. And I think part of the reason why they're so full of copper is because they're so easily discoverable. I say that and I haven't seen a single piece of fucking copper this entire time. Like what are we talking about? Where's the copper? The last playthrough I found so much. Last playthrough, believe it or not, I found God bless America, can I really not find copper? I found surface tin and the quality of it was bountiful. So one piece? Are you serious right now? Copy. Copy that. Roger, roger. I found Surface 10 on our last little world playthrough that we were doing to this dude. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about cream my pants? Effective immediately. Oh, that just makes life so much easier. Makes life 10 times easier when you find Surface 10. Like, I might as well have fucking just called it quits right there. Donezo. Game over. See you never. Torch the damn place. The bushes are hiding potential horror pits. Oh, that is true. That is true. Broke down the one piece, yeah. Oh my gosh. Where is the... There's just really no more. I really found one piece, dude. I'm actually kind of pissed right now. And make a prospecting pick first. Honestly, if it's that hard finding copper so far, it shouldn't be this difficult. That's my thing. It really shouldn't be this hard. Like, why is my life just absolute hellscape? Like, bro, is this copper? Oh, I thought that was for sure gonna be copper. Oh. Make sure I don't forget Twitch chat. Now there should be a rare chance of huge veins. Huge veins, you say, huh? Huge veins, you say? Bro, I have a 35% copper reading in my world. Found a cave entrance and all the walls are just copper. I'm blessed in this game, you lucky. Christian, you lucky son of a god. It's funny. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go. It's funny how, some people spawn in and their world just has an abundant amount of some shit that we're all extremely jealous of. And others, not so fortunate. You know, some of us are out here really on the struggle bus having a hard fudging time. You know what I mean? Some of us out here can't even sniff an opera. Can't even sniff an opera. Can't even sniff an iron reading. I bet you thought I was gonna say copper reading. Iron reading, an iron ore vein reading. I know there's been some individuals out there that have been like, I can't even find fucking iron on my world and I've traveled 12,000 blocks. Like, yeesh. Yeesh, dude. Absolutely yeesh. Jumped out of my first teleport and I found a shit ton of iron as well. All right. Why don't you just rub it in our face, Christian? I'm kidding. Gotta go study universities and be sometimes, but I enjoy. Have a nice night. Thank you, Wishing Star. Have fun with your studying. And thank you for popping in. Nice to have you. Good luck with the studying. It's not, it's skill. Very skillful, very skillful. I think I spent looking for 3 hours looking for 10 and I gave up on a world because of it. Oh my God, 3 hours is crazy. 3 hours is an absolute journey. Make sure I don't forget about Twitch chat. What sort of games do you like to play? I like to play, right now my main game has been Vintage Story. Main game has been Vintage Story. Been having a lot of fun. I'm pretty addicted, I would say. I think I am an addict. And I'm an addict. I'm an ADDICT. Come on, baby. Talk to me. Huge veins? No, but like, you're like really actually large orange veins with like the coal veins in the resonating archives. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, 3 hours looking for 10 is an absurdity. And that's why on my last little playthrough, if you go and look at the last, I think it was the last stream, yeah. The last stream I did, oh, I may have not unlisted it. I need to do that. Oh, I'm starving. I'm clearly not locked in. I found finding Surface 10 to me was like actually finding gold in real life. Like that's how it felt. I was like, oh yeah, I'm set for life. Nobody can fudge with me. I'm good. I mean, you know, like zero problems now. And then now here I am starving for copper. Just can't find nothing, dude. Oh, come on, brother. What he said, help. Why don't we go settle down a nice little spot in the meantime if we're not gonna find any more copper for the time being. Kind of walk on our way over here. Once again, oh, we're kind of, this is crazy how we came all the way around almost. Let's go back over here. Yes, I'm fine with that. That seems like a fine thing to do. I'm studying as well. Luckily, I can multitask. I'm glad that I honestly take pride in being background noise sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I do take pride in, I try to be good background noise. You know, because sometimes I will put on a stream too. I will put on a stream while I do stuff. It feels like it's easier to put on a stream and do something else multitask wise than it is to put on a video, because like a video has a dedicated plot and narrative and things of that to it. But you know, with a stream, you know, we're out here doing the damn thing. I mean, obviously we have a goal and an idea in mind, but spontaneous is the name of the game. Starvation strikes again. Don't forget having stuff in the offhand increases hunger. Thank you. I don't know why I always forget that. Yeah, oh, is this blue clay? No, it's not. I'm just blind as hell. Oh, do you see how excited I got? Poor me. Oh, it's copper though. Oh, come on, baby. See how excited I got for a second there about blue clay. You're wrong. Wrong. By the way, where am I from? I am from the United States of America. This game reads your mind. You have to not think about it, finding it to finding it. True. Bear. I didn't see the bear. When does the event start? Stay in the Discord to keep updated with that. Samir, also welcome in. Got to be really close to the microphone and whisper. Give those multitaskers some sweet ASMR. I thought about it. Maybe I should do some ASMR, but I don't have the voice for it. Unfortunately, gotta whisper. Have y'all ever seen those videos, dude? It's crazy how, like, they kind of weird me out. Like, I think it was an advertisement, or maybe it was a video of this woman who was like very close to the microphone like this, and she was like clicking her nails together. Here, I'll just show y'all. I'll just show you what it looks like. She was like this close and like clicking her nails together, and I was like, it was like, and it was kind of satisfying, but at the same time I felt like I was being forced to be sexually aroused. I mean, I wasn't, but I felt like that was the intention to some degree, you know what I mean? And I was just, I didn't know what to do. I got extremely uncomfortable. Okay, just please stop clicking your nails at me. So true. No streaming for background noise. Video for when I can lock in. Yeah, exactly. I feel like streaming makes good background noise. Have you ever found nice basin could fit so many houses? True. Have you ever found fire clay and ground though? I haven't found any. I have found one in my entire playthrough. I have found one dill of fire clay. I've only found one, and along with that fire clay was a black coal vein. Almost said black ore vein. I've only found one, to answer your question on the fire clay spawn. It feels extremely rare, I feel like. Hello, how's your arena? Start new world of real-time calendar. It's strange I have to wait when metal is chill in real 2 hours. Hello, Corzina. It's going very well. How are you doing? The arena is coming along very nicely as well, I believe. I want to rip my eyes and ears when I hear ASMR. Some of those videos are sexual harassment. Yeah, they really are. I feel it almost feels like an intrusion, you know? Like, here I am, maybe possibly scrolling, and then all of a sudden this lady is whispering in my ear, talking about, I don't know what she's even talking about nice dirty little things, and clicking her nails. I'm like, ma'am, my ears, you're like tickling my ears right now. Please stop. I didn't ask for this. Where the hell did you come from? Yeah, you can also, if you use a rivers mod, I think it bugs, and it sometimes spawns in the rivers as well. Oh, perfect bug for me. I'd like to take advantage of that bug, and I have no regrets about it. I will not feel sorry. Trader behind you? I should have went. Should I go to that trader? I feel like I don't have shit, and they don't have shit for me. I am 3 copper off. We just need to find 3 copper, and then we're literally rolling. Hello, nice canyon. It needs a monkey bridge. That is a nice little canyon over there, isn't it? I haven't used the monkey bridge yet. How much would the roleplay aspect be explored in the Civ server? Guilty pleasure of mine, but I honestly really like role-playing. I'd find it enjoyable if there were some aspects of roleplay. So there is like a fair, I mean, let me rephrase this. In the community server, there's like light roleplay aspects of some of the guidelines that we have in place. But as far as the Civ server goes, the idea on the application process is to have people who are more into role-playing. That way we have some more roleplay-esque factors, and it's not going to be forced roleplay, but I do want people to, you're really welcome to do whatever you want, but the intention is to create your own story, really. It's to get together and create your own story and create stories and simulate society, you know, but roleplay is highly encouraged within the server. So that's kind of the idea of it. They go back and Biz says, I'm not going back. I'm not doing it. That guy can fucking eat a dick. He's done me no wrong, but I'm sure he's probably a furniture trader. No, I'm kidding. Am I the one that absolutely loves realistic games? Like, not from a graphic perspective, but from a logical perspective. That's the interesting thing about this game is everybody, there's like, a lot of people have a different reason as to why they love it. Hello. Hello, bushes. And me personally, it's the bushes for me. I like a nice ripe bush. What's up, Diesel? Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello. It wouldn't be required or anything, but encouraged maybe. Yeah, it's highly encouraged, not required, and you're not required to be a part of a faction or anything. But that's, I mean, it's kind of the whole point of the server, so it's encouraged for sure. Bro, did he miss the trader? Oh my gosh, I'm getting chastised for missing the trader. Screw that trader. He's not cool anyways. Not part of the cool club. There's no bears to maul you. 0 out of 10 not watchable. What's Exvant? I actually have narrowly missed the wolves and bears earlier, so come on, you got to give me a grace period at least. I got to have a nice little chill period. Yeesh. Gonna have the more classes mod on the Civ? That would be cool. Yeah, that's the idea. Is to have some sort of class mod. I was thinking the working classes mod. But yeah, I do like what it adds. And one of the key points about it that I really like is the fact that there's certain mods that will kind of boost that role play and different roles within a society. But if you lose those certain roles, or maybe you don't have them within your faction, then it doesn't completely like outs you from the game. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh shit, we don't have a farmer. We no longer have crops. You know, we all starve to death. See you never. The GG's. You know what I mean? So I almost kind of want to go back to the beginning over there where that deal was. I'm just extremely an indecisive toddler. I came in to see how you been. I'm doing good. Diesel, how are you doing, brother? Oh, I apologize, by the way. Let me clarify, Christian. Not the more classes, but the working classes mod as of right now. Will the Civ server also be kept in mind of EU time zone people? Yes, Jono, welcome in. The server will have EU people in mind as well for things. Potato said, I'm like a ripe bush ready for the picking. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you want to promote yourself, probably do it. Yeah, there's this Eveline in Twitch chat. Please stop randomly spamming me with promotions. Building is my big thing. It's like the channel Primitive Technologies, but in a game. Building is my big thing. Just give me a QP chisel and I'll go ham for days. I can't believe that the QP chisel, this is kind of shaping up to possibly be an interesting area. Should I build on that island out there? I think I may. I'm an island boy. You may remember that shit. I'm sorry to give you PTSD. I apologize for that. That's on me. I'm an island boy. I go over there and check that island out. Possibly this area over here. I haven't found an area that I'm just completely enamored with, which is probably a mistake since I've just traveled. I just gotta find the right area. It's just gotta be nice and crisp, okay? No, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? I was saying something. There's a point that I was gonna get to. I think that things have changed a lot since I last watched you. That is true. True, Diesel. We're just keep on going. Are you using the Napster mod? Top 10 mods of all time for me once you start forming clay a lot? Yes, Honor Boss. Welcome in. I am using the Napster mod to save my fingers and my brain from wanting to hurt itself. I'm using it. Been really busy lately, but that's about it. Do you think you're going to fill the server? I think so, Samir. I said this earlier, but I thought the funny thing about when I posted the video, the Civ simulation video, I thought like, okay, well maybe we can eke out like 100 players or 100 people will be interested in actually playing on the server. It turns out, hey, shut up. I'm trying to talk here, Goblin boy. It turns out that there's way more than 100 people interested in playing it, so I think we're gonna fill it out as long as the server can handle it, which is a big point of emphasis. Didn't the Island Boys get arrested? I don't know what they're doing. You know, it's crazy how it's just, I was talking to somebody about this earlier, but it's just wild to me. I know that this is a dumb observation, but the way trends go, you know, it's like one moment everybody knew who the Island Boys were, and then the next second you just never hear of them ever again, dude. Just Aaron Hernandez, gone forever type shit. They're just never to be seen again. It's so wild how stuff. Did I pass over some meteoric iron? No, no, oh no. Free advertising around here. Fantastic Four. You don't need advertisement. Come on, what are we talking about? So this is the new server. This is not the new server. We have a side community server, Jono. If you're gonna build a boat, you better get on that flax soon. I know. I really need to get my shit together. I need to find a spot and stop being so picky because the days are gonna be ticking by and winter is coming, and that's gonna be an issue. Because I've had this happen to me before, but I wasn't prepared for winter, and it was fucking not fun. It was not fun. God, I just gotta find. Can I just find that crisp, juicy terrain generation I'm looking for? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it or not. Might have to settle. I need to go back to working. All right, see you later, Diesel. Thanks for stopping in. Gonna settle high up like the 200 days world? I don't think so, because that was just a pain in the ass. And I almost settled on an island last playthrough, which also was turning out to be a major pain in the ass. So maybe I should settle in an area that actually makes sense and is not just straight up for the swag factor. You know what I mean? It's because every time I do something straight up for swag factor, which I'm really big into, you know, if an area is very, very, if my eyes like what I see, I'm all in, baby. But that's been not really great for progressing in this game, I will say that. I mean, having to travel all the way up a mountain or travel on a raft all the way to an island repeatedly over and over again is not ideal. Have an amazing stream. Thank you, Diesel. We'll see you later, brother. Gotta get a mod to display custom pictures so you can have Sean Bean with Winter's Coming in your face. Yeah, the Joy of Painting mod. I can put Jon Snow in there, baby. And put him in there. Sean Bean, baby. Oh, it's good. One of the island boys got arrested for drug and gun charges. And then they started doing incest OnlyFans, apparently. Wow. Wow. That's not... I actually kind of want to build right here. Is that crazy? Look at this sunset. Guys, am I wild for wanting to build right here? I know there's not a lot of trees around, but holy smokes. This is just looks too good to be... This is just... Good golly. I can't believe it, dude. This is absolutely beautiful. This looks great. I want my house right here on the edge. Yes, this feels right. This feels right. That Eveline person unfollowed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They were doing some weird shit. Thanks for talking to him, Potato. Let me catch up on it quickly. The Island Boys doing OnlyFans incest is crazy. That's the craziest shit I've heard of 2025. That's not what I was expecting. Preferably near copper. Ooh, that's a good point. Right, I'm off to bed, so good night. All right, see you later, Jono. Thanks for stopping in. Good night. Sleep well. This spot was nice. Beautiful sunset here. I think this is a spot. I think we're good to go. Swag factor 100%. Okay, if the swag factor is at 100%, then I can't argue with that. I can't even if I tell them. I'm right there with you, Himbus. Amazing view, sun setting, and right in the middle of that river valley. Looks amazing. That was the wildest sentence to join to. Hello, Shiki Tochi. Yeah, I apologize for that. That's one of the things I've thought about. This, y'all will find that this is kind of a common, reoccurring theme. You could see how my hand is trying to stabilize this pickle juice that I'm about to drink here. That's kind of a common theme I get worried about is when people join in on the stream, they did just zero context. Island Boys, incest only. You know, it's like shit like that happens sometimes. I can only imagine joining in and being like, what the fuck? So, hello? Somebody help? Somebody give this guy some help? What the hell are we doing in here? I can only imagine that they're just like, what the fuck is going on in here? Sorry. Just the way the river flows, you know? Pickle juice river flows. I'd say building an import, getting pickled up, baby. You know what's good, TR. You know what's good. We're gonna get pickled up. No cramps for us. Zero cramps. Right? Big W. No, don't apologize. That was funny as hell. It's interesting. It's interesting. No, most certainly. All right, I need an axe. And I would do need a mace. Jesus. If it makes you feel any better, I regret bringing you up because now it is stuck in my mind. Insects with the boys on the islands. What can you do when you're two guys on an island with no one else around you? That's kind of a fair point. Wait, so see, now I just put two and two together. For some reason, when I was thinking of God, I probably shouldn't say this on YouTube. YouTube might want to cancel me, but the commingling of people who are related. I didn't think of those two in particular. I thought of maybe they have other family members, but now that I put those two together, after you say that, now I'm having issues. You know what I mean? Now that's rough, dude. It's rough. Port near the ocean, keep near the hilltop. The heel top. I think it's best me join in at a convenient time. Shows how open the streamer is. Yeah, that is true. You just open in, dude. I'm not. God, this sunset is just fucking just about to knock my Johnson off, dude. Good God, look at that. That is just amazing. I have to F4 this just because. Wow. See, how can you not? How can you not? I might just. Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all have ever seen. For some reason, this reminds me. Oh no, I'm about to die to a fucking pig. There's no way. There's no. Hey, asshat! I'm trying to enjoy the sunset. You're fucking it all up. This is my homestead. I really don't have anything to fight back against this dude. I'm fast. See you later, bitch. That guy's a real jerkhead, wasn't he? Real jerk off. Gets worse the more you think about it. It does get worse the more you think about it. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I'm no longer interested in thinking about it. But yeah, that is a good point on the openness, Imbus. I try to be as open as possible. No gatekeeping around here or any shying away from saying foul things. I'm all for it. It's just kind of part of who I am. So hopefully that's okay with you. Got a couple trees here. Now, what are the things that I really need to get down? We do need to get some more cattails, but I want to... Let's put this flint down for the time being. Oh, that's not the way to do it. I guess you can't really do it. Why is there so many mobs around this area? Let us go get some more cattails so we can make some reed chests. I do believe there was... Let's go look. I know we passed some over that Tiara called out for us, so let's go back and check that out. Very good. It probably is rough. Yeah, it's probably extremely rough. I don't know. It's funny to me how those trends come and go. Oh God, I was about to get... Shut up! I was about to get to the whole Jeffrey Epstein come and go type of deal, but maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't go there. That's a little bit too hot. I try not to get into politics here. What are some other things that have been trending that came and gone? Like the Daniel. That was one of the things. I mean, just when people were dabbing. Do you guys remember when people were out here fucking dabbing? But what were we doing? I mean, literally, what is it that we were doing? People were just out here dabbing left and right. Come on. Worst part is I was one of those dabbers, dude. That was back when I was in high school. Just fucking hitting the dab, dude. I was like, the ladies are gonna love when I dab. No problem. The artisan trader, what have you got? What have you got for me? You got some nice decor. Interesting. Useless right now, actually, though. It feels like the mod adding boars and skeletons has turned up the spawn rate recently. I had to stop playing with it when I couldn't leave my house without 2 goblins trying to stab me. Yeah, on the last... It must have just turned it up recently because I just on this last playthrough, felt like I didn't see very many at all, and now they're like everywhere trying to steal things from me. Trying to steal my soul. It's trying to steal my virginity from me. Not today. Not today. Where's some other... Is that probably enough? No, let's get as many as we can. Spot over there that neither one has some. Maybe some over here in the distance on this. Over yonder. We're gonna need a name for this island. That was a weird thing to say to that other person. I'm here on your street. Yeah, that was weird, Potato. That was odd. That was odd. For anybody who missed it, there was somebody, they're obviously probably trying to sell shit or promote, but there was somebody that popped in the Twitch chat was like, I'm here on your stream now, so you're not alone and bored anymore. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, great. You sound like fun. Wow, thank you, my savior. Like, Jesus, dude. Some of the like bot type of things that happen. Oh, our last bits of copper. Let's go, baby. Come on. Big W. Huge W, fat W. Copy. It's real nice and close. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we have 40 bits of copper, which is just great. Easy. A kid dabbed so hard at my school that he dislocated his elbow. The school banned it after that for good reason. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's actually fantastic. Although that's also simultaneously extremely embarrassing to be known as the dab kid who dislocated his elbow in school. That's kind of a rough thing to go by. That's probably not extremely popular with the females, you know? Probably not great. Dislocating your elbow dabbing is crazy. Oh my god. Was someone trying to have a reverse parasocial relationship with you? Yeah, they were. That's exactly what they were trying to do, Boss. They were trying to pull a Uno reverse card on me. Look how wonderful I am being here for you. It's like, oh, yay. Yay. Fantastic. Fantastic. An Athenian style city fort wall would be fire. See the long walls that connected to the city. Oh, okay. I see what you got referencing something there. Oh, I should have marked that red clay that I saw. All right. What was I keep forgetting what the reed chest was. Is it just like a regular chest? Okay, yeah, it is. But 3? Dang, 3 cattails is crazy. How about this? Well, I guess this is not gonna be enough, huh? I'm just one short. Yeah, that is one thing that we need to go over. I don't know what kind of build we're gonna do for this playthrough. I'm not sure. What are y'all thinking? I know we thought about doing the pirate style thing, but this terrain isn't just really giving me super vibes of something right off the bat. Dang, is there another? Maybe over here there'll be some cattails. Maybe sort of like a nice tropical island vibe is what we could go for possibly, but we do have some big objectives to accomplish as well. But maybe that type of deal. I believe tomorrow's going to be day 3, so the days are already progressing. They were trying to peddle a scam, yeah, probably. They were trying to peddle some shit potato for sure. You should build some terrace farms and such in this rugged terrain. Ooh, I like that idea. That's a good idea. Good idea. That would look good. Some terrace farms. Should we have a vote? Norse Viking. Ooh. I like that idea. A little bit north. And this game is perfect for building Viking stuff. Ooh, I'm kind of a fan of the Viking idea. Some terrace farms. I don't know if terrace farms. I still like the terrace farms ideas as well. Check the stone you have. Certain stone types really kill styles. Oh yeah, good point. That is a good point. We have maybe a colonial brick style. Let's see what we've got here. We're mostly on sandstone, so maybe a desert theme. No, I'm just kidding. I suck at building desert theme. Although I feel like with Norse Viking, we could go entirely wood on that. Nobody pay attention to what just happened. That was a massive fall. Everybody who's got me on the background just fell about 1,000 feet. Still alive, baby. Come on. I've got legs of mother-sucking steel. Come on, baby. You can build such sexy log cabins as well. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I would describe it. I mean, you're spot on, Christian. Come on now. I'm all for sexy log cabins. And if we update to 1.21, we can have a boat, and we can name our boat. And then we can put... I'm about to whip the torch back out. And then we can put shields on our boat. Oh my god, you want to talk about hot and sweaty. Come on. Biggest issue against Norse Viking is that there's no trees nearby. Yeah, that is... There's some trees over there, and we can build a raft, which gets us around at a fairly decent pace. And I think we can mine... We won't need like a super metric fuck ton, I feel like, for anything that we go for. I feel like everything we go for will be pretty reasonable, so I'm not super worried about it. But if there was granite in that cave, I think... Oh, I don't know. I love how I just completely didn't pay attention to that. Arm boats at 1.2. I swear I had a boat. Oh, yeah. There are boats in 1.2. Sorry, I misspoke. What I meant to say is more so the fact with boats that you can name them and put shields on them. And then on top of that, we can wear bear armor. I mean, what gets better for a Viking themed gameplay than that? Come on, baby. Mr. Viking himself fighting the goblins, orcs, and dragons of the night in his bear armor. If that doesn't get the people going, I don't know what will. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. Probably it's not going to get anyone going unless somebody has a Viking fetish, which that's out there. There's certainly a thing. Me personally, I've got more of a medieval fetish type of personality, you know. What am I talking about? There water over here with cattails? No, we're gonna have to go all the way across to find some. God. Know for sure that there's some over here. Chat, trust. Conglomerate is beneath the sandstone. And should we use any of the stone types? I'm not sure. Alternatively, I think you've already picked Viking style. Yeah, I'm pretty high on it, aren't I? Alternatively, you could do Eastern Roman. Brother, you gotta plop this base camp down. I know. I know. I'm almost close to plopping a base down. I'm super close to plopping my fat little rear end down on that island. I just need one more. Cattail. I actually genuinely need one more cattail to build a chest. That way I can store some of this shit. Then we can get to freaking putting some clay down on the ground, getting that John fired up. I don't know if y'all seen this. I saw this video. I don't remember what video I was watching, but there was a video and they were showing another video of two guys who were walking into work and they're like, fired up. And I was like, oh my God, that shit. Oh man, those two should in fact jump off a bridge together. It's just absolutely wild. They just said, or I'm a Victorian chimney twink. It's fucking... Oh my God. Bit of a twink myself, eh? I don't know what it is about being twink, dude, but that shit is fucking hilarious. Calling yourself a twink is funny. I don't know who came up with that word. It is a word that actually deeply unsettles me, but it is funny. I think Viking would be pretty good as long as you get winters. It looks best with a layer of snow. That is true. It might look a little bit odd with no snow, yeah? Yeah? You need more cattails for the fire starter? Don't forget that. Yep, I'm gonna take your advice and grab all the cattails I can get right now. There's like no reason for me to not take these. I could use a tree as well. So maybe we'll hit a tree while we're here and then we can really get rolling on things. I don't want to take the roots though. I mean, I should, but I'm not going to because I am lazy. I'll grab them later, right? Right? This little inlet was pretty nice. Nice place for a dock. Yeah, the inlet is quite nice. There's some nice... I mean, how do y'all feel about the terrain generation so far? Because this is my first time using the Conquest Landform Overhaul mod. And, I like it. I have to say. I think I did... I want to say I did, when it came to world generation, the landform cover percentage that I did was 60%, so... Or 60 or 70%. One of the two. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, I'm from Norway. Viking land is pretty much nice in the summer too. Oh my gosh, dude. You're like a true Viking, Christian. Holy shit. That kind of explains your last name. That's so cool. I always think it's so cool when we have people from other countries and stuff come here, which I don't know why that wouldn't be the case. It brings to my attention how vast the internet is. I don't know why that surprises me. Pete, what's up, Rukun? Welcome in. Peak is full. I've been called... Wait, hold on. I've been called a twink at work so much. Does it help I'm the only one working in the warehouse that's about 5'6" compared to the 6 foot, 200 pound plus people? Holy shit, that's tough. That is tough. Yeah, being called a twink at work is not a good look. Because when I think of twink, I definitely think of... skinny white dudes and pornos. Let me just put it out there. I don't know why that's what comes to mind, but that is what comes to mind. Oh man. When I first started this game, I wish I knew this long ago. Shift and H while looking at something. Yep. Tells you exactly how to make it. Pretty peak, a little scattered though. Yes, a little scattered. I like that the generation is less chaotic and patchy. Yeah, I'm liking it. Should mark the Tailcat, dude. Look at that. Look at me switching words around. Cattail, more like Tailcat. Fucking crazy. That's crazy. Not crazy at all. Look at that. Look at that marker. Tailcat, baby. I'll come back to you later, Tailcat. I feel like we got quite a bit. If we go a full stack, yeah? Might as well maximize, right? I'm a twink surrounded by bears, and they love calling me their little twink. Holy shit. I'm like a mountaineer by blood, though. Oh, okay. I see. Very interesting. they love calling me their little twink. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch out on her, boss. You're gonna have to fucking stay away from those guys. They might, don't go in the break room alone. Right? Surely not. Take the roots. I'm passing on the roots. Nobody hurt me. I'm passing on the roots for the memento. Please. Okay. Got enough. I'm gonna throw these away. Gonna be a tad bit wasteful there. And then now what I want to do is I want to mine a tree, take a little bit of wood with me. You know what I'm saying? Lay the wood down, baby. Twinks surrounded by bears. Maybe I feel like in this video I should make a reference to being a twink at some point, just for a little Easter egg, just for all the individuals that have been here. When the 100 days video comes out in a month, and you guys see the twink reference in there, just know that was for everyone tonight. I've been called that a few times, despite being tall. I'm not strong. I'm that thin, pale guy. I'm also thin. I'm also a thin. I'm not like super pale. I am. I'm actually Native American. So first, let me just chill out on that. Make sure I don't upset YouTube. Oh shit! I think it's fun. But yeah, that is interesting. I've never been called a twink in real life. I feel like I would have thought, which surprises me, Honor Boss, is that people call you that at work. Because I honestly thought that the word twink was more of an online thing and not more of an IRL thing. So I'm pretty shocked at that. If somebody called me a twink in real life, I'd be like, the fuck did you just say? What did you just say to me? First, I would be like extremely insulted, but second of all, I'd be like, where did you hear that? Huh? What are you watching? What are you getting up to late at night? Beef found a blast cutting cattails. Everyone in the community server trying to survive a temporal storm. Oh no, is everybody in the community server fucking struggling? Oh man. I wish I had some bears to surround me. I wish I had some bears to surround me, baby. Twink me out. Oversharing at 2 a.m. once again. It's usually when it happens. Maybe try turning up the render distance for a moment to load the map, then turn it back down. Should I? Shall I? I honestly, one of the things I did forget to mention is I did get 2 new RAM sticks. By the way, absolute nightmare to put RAM sticks in. The entire time that I'm smashing these fuckers in my motherboard, I'm like, yeah, I'm absolutely destroying my motherboard I just put my torch out. Great. Genius. That always happens to me. I just can't get over it. God, that me putting my torch out right there just derailed my entire train of thought. What the fuck? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Hold on, it's gonna come to me. Nobody say it. It's gonna come to me. Nope, it's not come to me. Wow, that's impressive. Jesus, I have dementia. I'm a very skinny person, not gonna lie. Me as well. I'm not like super skinny, but there's nothing wrong with being skinny at all. But the weird thing is how it's okay for people to be like, oh, you're skinny and tiny as fuck, little twink boy. But you can't be like, hey, fat ass, can you eat shit? You know what I mean? You can't insult people who are fat. They take more offense to that. I feel like, on average, at least. Some people are fine with being called fat, but like being called skinny has never been offensive to anyone. Although it does kind of hurt the feelings sometimes, you know? Like, gosh darn, dude, can you just lay off? Metabard, at least 5 people have died to drifters. That's crazy. Being called a spider is another weird one. Welcome in, Battleboard. People really, I've never heard anybody. That would be odd. If somebody called me a spider, I've heard a monkey spider, right? But yeah, being called a spider would be a weird one. That for some reason, if I were to call somebody a spider, I'm thinking of like a gangly, pale, skinny person. Spider. I don't know why that's what makes me think. That's an interesting one. Doesn't help that the warehouse has a lot of coolers, so they joke about warming. I see. You're more of a twunk, in my opinion. Twunk is crazy. More of a twunk, eh? I kind of like that. I'll be a twunk. Bit of a twunk. And I'm a twunk. I once burned a RAM stick trying to RAM, that's what I was talking about. Thank you. I once burned you were talking about RAM and computer stuff, that's right. I once burned a RAM stick trying to upgrade RAM because I was a big dumb 16-year-old and forgot to turn off the computer when during it. That is kind of an important part, isn't it, Connor? Yeah, installing new RAM, thank you guys for reminding me. Now, installing new RAM is one of the scariest things that I've ever done in my entire life. RAM is so scary to put in the computer, almost as scary as the GPU if it gets caught. Yeah, to put this into perspective, oh, day 3. Day 3, come on, chat. Where's my little humble abode gonna be? It's gonna be out here. But to put this into perspective, I have, what is it? What do I have? I don't know. I think I have a 480. I have a 480. And so the 480 sits, you know, it's sitting right here. And then the RAM sticks are just above that for the 4 slots. And so I'm in there, I am literally like shoving with my thumbs. My fingers are shaking, dude. My fingers are shaking trying to get this fucking RAM stick in. And I don't notice that half the time while I'm doing this, I'm pushing down on my GPU as leverage. And my GPU is just like, it's like, no. I'm like, whoops, please don't catch on fire. But yeah, it's terrifying. I named a town Ramington. There you go. Build a RAM statue. I built like 3 computers and I modified like 6 laptops. Nothing like hearing the laptop creak as you pry the case apart. Jesus. Yeah, the whole RAM slot input side of things just terrifies me every time. I mean, here's the thing is maybe because I have a bit of the tism, but when I'm putting one of those in or I'm putting something together, I want to hear a nice click. But I feel like with those, you don't get that nice, satisfying click sensation. You know what I mean? And that's what I need to hear. So the entire time I'm just shoving that thing in there like, yep, it's going to come eventually, right? Surely, right? And then it just never comes. It's all too familiar. Oh, man. Don't take that out of context, right? Oh, Lord. Okay, so 2 chests is very good. Very, very good. And now what I want to do is start firing things up. Yeah, do we have the... Oh, I didn't mine a... Oh, I did mine a tree. Okay, but we need sticks, yeah? No, we have 29 sticks. I mean, that's enough to get something started. Oh, I did burn my torch out, so... Excuse me, Bush, you're in my way. Move over here. Thank you. Get some of this dry grass because we're gonna need some of that. And now we need another, we're gonna need another knife as well. Long ago, I boosted my PC at school by cycling RAM sticks until mine had 2 sticks when the rest of the class had 1. Holy shit. Shit on the rest of the class. Tell them what's up. Where should I put this flint in the one chest I didn't check? Give me a new blade, please. Bro, same. Better luck than me burning through 3 $5,000 laptops. One died to water, the other died to a loop, and the last one I have no idea. Oh my god. I'm sorry for your loss, Battlebard. Jesus. This sounds truly horrifying. Good god. Good god, Mom. Alright, let's do that right there. Thank you very much. Sticks in Hyanda. I think I need some more dry grass, and then let's clay up a crucible, a pickaxe mold, and a hammer mold. Crucible first. Thanks, little Timmy. How to complete that? Read chapel, I do that. A good idea for building is to look up middle-aged buildings for inspiration. With chiseling and support beams, you can get pretty close. That is one thing I need to do. I need to do a better job of using inspiration and reference images when I do my builds, because sometimes when I put my builds together just out of pure randomness, it doesn't. What I realize is the fact that it's so random and it's not kind of built on reality, it doesn't look good, you know, if that makes sense. I am the smart kid in my town, so anytime someone has PC problems, I get to play tech support. I have half a dozen busted laptops where people just gave me it for spare parts. There you go. That's not a terrible little conundrum to have there, right? You could probably honestly start a nice little business off of fixing laptops and shit on the side or something. Like, that's not a terrible idea. Wish I could do that. I really need to get, one of the things I want to get, speaking of smart, which I'm not, I want to get more familiar with like coding and modding and stuff like that, especially with the server that we're going to have, so I can actually know like what the fuck is going on. But yeah, you could probably make a nice little side biz out of that stuff. Oh, that's what I was doing. Jeez. Pickaxe mold. Where are you, my baby? My baby girl. Baby girl. Okay, seriously, where are you at? There you are. Thank you very much. It's actually quicker. One thing about the Napster mod is it doesn't do the 3x3 placement. Check that out. You want to talk about true efficiency right here? That's what we're going for. I got to remember that we need to stay locked in. Locked in. Everyone locked in. Oh. Just burped. Just lock in burp there. Just randomly place. It's fine. Oh, God. A little bit of indigestion. Yep. There we go. I remember my teacher was not happy when he found out one of the PCs didn't work. He's probably pissed. We're super pissed. If you decide on using sandstone, something like the Jayu Pass on the west end of the Great Wall is great if that's within your scope. I have fucking no idea, to be honest with you, but I can get it inside of my scope. 100%. I can scope it out. Pretty good scoping shit out, you know what I mean? Hammer mold, please. Everybody get down, it's hammer time. Which one of these should we start first? I guess the Crucible should be the first one that we start. I want to try and open a carpenter shop in my town. I would love that. Ooh, that sounds very cool, Raccoon. One of the things that's great about growing up in this time period, among other things, is I feel like with small shops like that, you can also post it on social media, you know, and people like to see that stuff. So, and that's also just another way of advertising your business that you don't have to really spend a whole lot of money on. So I feel like that would be cool. Yeah, let's just build Shangri-La and VS. Okay, build what we want, right? Napster does have a configuration command you can run to increase the amount of voxels it does, but it starts to feel a little cheaty on higher numbers. It honestly, to me, already feels like I'm a dirty little cheating girl when I do use Napster. I saw this funny meme a while back that I think it was on the Vintage Story subreddit where somebody's like, quality of life mods, or the quality of life, or are you really just fucking cheating? And I've thought about that mod. I've thought about that every day since. When it comes to mods, I'm like, it's got a point. But at the same time, when it comes to something like Napster, it's like, dude, I really don't want to have carpal tunnel. You know what I mean? That's really not on my bucket list, and I already am on the keyboard in games way too much. I use keyboard in my daily life too much as well. What happened to my fire starter? Oh, thank God. Gold Peak, no free advertisements. You have to pay for that shit. Come on now. Come on, you know better than that. But yeah, so Napster to me is fair. I feel like not destroying myself for stuff like that. There we go. Very good. All right, make some bowls for oil lamps. Ooh, true. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You're picking up what I'm putting down, right? No, I will do that. I feel like the main thing I want to do right now is try and get to copper. Oh shit, I'm about to set the entire forest on fire. Hold on. Oh, okay, we're good. Nobody panic. I can put this copper away because I don't really need that right now. Let's put some of the things away we don't need just absolutely desperately. All right, I need more dry grass. Probably could use some more firewood, but mainly, I guess I can light these other things up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm procrastinating right now. Let me get some of this. A little bit more dry grass. Light this other one up and then see what we need after that. You can just break pig kilns if you want to add more items. Oh, I didn't know that. I never dared do anything of that nature. I have a feeling we're going to run out of sticks. Well, no, we're going to run out of dry grass before anything else. We're going to be able to fire all of this? Okay. 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 A little bit more dry grass. Like a cheating girl? We're finding our true self in this one. We're really diving down into the depths. My friend almost had a meltdown when I didn't enable smithing on Napster, but it really feels like cheating then. It does. It does slightly feel like cheating, but I feel like you just have to forego the feelings and just say, you know what? It's probably in my best interest that I still use my fingers here in about 10 to 15 years. So let's just do it. You know, let's just do it. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. That is funny. I almost had a meltdown though. It is great. Gather, Bush. Gather. Don't catch on fire, Bush. I need you. I need you. I need you. Okay. Very good. So we got all those. Now, while that's going, what else do we need to do, chat? What's the next thing we need to focus on? Probably. Oh, this is going to be a day. We need to get some food going and some some items for that. Maybe a little butchering stand going. Or I guess we need a home, huh? A dirt hut would be good. Always grab 10 dry grass for stuff. You were going to make bowls? Ooh, true. Bowls. Yep. That's right. Bowls. Callouts. Good callouts. Okay. We are here for bowls, please. Yes, thank you. It's fun to manually do one piece, but when bulk, the one goes... with the ones after go auto. You should make a cozy log cabin with quarter logs, in my opinion, and down the line get an antler mount. Insane cozy buff. Ooh, true. Cozy vibes. Hey, and then after that, I make a cup of hot chocolate IRL. Is that crazy? House. Yep. Mud hut. Yep. Packed dirt hut. Okay. Yep. I see where we're at. I see where we're at. We need to make a mud hut. The quarter logs with antlers is a fire idea. First stop though is the mud hut. Mud hut, I like that. First stop is the mud hut, baby. After we get these bolts placed down and cooked. Yeah, although we don't have enough, I don't think we have enough sticks. So for the time being, let's make our little mud hut. I said mud hut. Mud hut. Let's make our little mud hut. We could even these things out, so take everything out of here. Probably be a good idea. Eek. All right, hot chocolate. I love hot cocoa. Yeah, hot cocoa is the best. Dude, I recently bought some, I've talked about this on previous streams, but I recently bought some Swiss Miss. Ooh, son. Ooh, son. I now find myself on random nights in the middle of summer making hot chocolate. And I'm not apologetic about it either. Just hot chocolate me right up, baby. Come on. Come on now. Still have that expired stuff. Yeah. That's crazy, potato. Just sitting on it, huh? Are you playing with cave flaps and dirt falling on? I am not. Or it might be, actually. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember what. I might need to go back and check, but I did want to enable that. So I need to loop back around to that. Corpo speak there. I'll loop back around and finger myself. Oh, God. A longhouse would be fire. That's kind of, we need to go for the Viking style after we get our little mud hut up. So somewhere along that. I'm gonna post it under foods in the Discord. Okay. Oh yeah, Swiss is the best. Swiss is top tier in it. Do you guys prefer homemade hot chocolate or store-bought? I'm not good at making things, so I prefer store-bought, which is kind of, you know, now that I think about it, society has probably made me very, on purpose, very, very dependent on it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's all just a grand pyramid scheme, you know? If I wasn't so dependent on buying store shit and just made my own, it'd save me a lot more money. It's all right. It's all right. But, ooh, hot chocolate just to get me right. Pour milk in that. We mentioned this in a previous stream, but if you do pour water when you make hot chocolate instead of milk, make your hot chocolate with water instead of milk, dude. Oof. Come on, man. Come on. You need to have a come to Jesus moment, because that is just, you might be a terrorist. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but you might be a terrorist. Just a hunch. Pretty flowers. These are pretty flowers. All right. Let's lock in. Lock the fuck in. Okay. Make us a nice little mud hut. Nothing crazy. All around the outside. Back to the basics. We don't need that corner piece. Got to be efficient, right? Some nice efficiency there. I want to make it decently spacious because we do need to put some things together for the butchering mod. So I feel like this back here is good. And y'all, by the way, let me know ever if the background music is too loud. Let me know. Hopefully it's not ever too loud, but if it ever is the case, may not even be able to hear it. What happened to my shovel? Shovel me, gang. Hey, gang. Where the fuck is my shovel? I have no shovel. I swear I had a shovel. That's all right. No reason to curse. Don't get too mad. Just relax. Honey, please. Come on. Come on, honey. Honey, come on. All right. Another shovel we do. What about attainable clutter? I don't think I enabled that either. I used to work at a candy factory and we would make hot chocolate using real cocoa and sugar every Friday if we met quota that week. Best hot chocolate ever. Oh my God, that sounds like hot chocolate gasm, dude. Oh my gosh, that sounds, it does sound amazing. Like, what in the world? I would probably pour that hot chocolate all over myself if that was the case. If I could do something like that. Ready to pillage. My bad, it's hot chocolate flavored. Oh, shovel broke. It did break. Fuck. Listen, little goblin boy, stay away. Put a shirt on, dude. Nobody wants to see that shit. I love that noise, too. Oh my god. Wattle fences windows. I like that idea. I'm down with it. Why would it be real chocolate? On the topic of hot chocolate, hello, Zapman. Made from water, it is useful when your university only lets you have a coffee maker. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. If it's out of necessity, then that's, you know, we can make an exception for that. I can get that, okay? We were new, wow. God bless America. Maybe I should just give up on whatever I was about to say. No, here we go. We are nuanced around here, right? I'm not going to completely just throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can tell I've been waiting to use that one. But that is fair. It is crazy to me how many university students that come into the community on average is a crazy number. It's very interesting. I was a university student myself not too long ago. Luckily, I didn't have to live in the dorms or anything. I didn't get to experience that, which I feel like I missed out on some things to some degree. Need more dirt, by the way. Not doing that, but I never really had to have that issue, although coffee is a necessity. So it's good that they at least let you have a coffee maker. Does the Napster mod also affect smithing? I think it does. I think it does, Christian. I believe it does. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna make a Viking civ in the Vintage Story server. Do it. Here's the thing: is this game? It really is perfect for making a Viking like town with the beams and the shields and the antler mount. I mean, it's just what more could you ask for as a Viking connoisseur? You could ask. Let me answer that for you. You couldn't ask for anything more. Let me go ahead and let me get that for you, little Timmy. Napster can do smithing, but is disabled by default. Oh, I'm about to enable that shit so quickly. Dude. After my last playthrough of just Jesus, that is so loud in my ear for some reason. After that last playthrough of hitting every voxel known to fucking mankind, I'm not doing it again. I'm not going back. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not going. I'm not leaving. I guess I'm not going back, actually. And ship figureheads. Yes, that is true. And ship figureheads, dude. Ooh, so creepy. I got the big moose antlers for sale. Command is something like Napster smithing voxels 1. I need to keep that in mind. You should make a spear that I'm actually what I am gonna make. I'm not gonna make a spear. I'm gonna make a mace. I don't know how familiar. I forget which mod this is from. This might be from the primitive survival mod, but a mace is just killer, dude. Just wait until y'all see this mace. This mace shits. I don't have a stone. I'm gonna leave that there. Whoa, let's slight hiatus on the mace stuff. Put that on the back burner, and then let's finish this. Oh, God, I put it wrong way. God, I'm stupid. Just kidding. All right, there we go. All right, we're going for function over form here. Yep. Also, yeah, the hot chocolate flavored powder is 2 months out of date. It's still good, dude. It's still good. I think you're out by default. Yes, I believe you are for sure. You need more stone anyways to replace your tools that are about to break. Yes, it's true. I do need to go get some stone after this. It's true. And we're gonna need a shitty door too. You know, y'all know what I mean by shitty door. What's the door? How do you make the door that falls off and whatnot? I forget what it's called, but I had it on my first playthrough. I had that door like my entire playthrough. Basically, I was like, there is no other door that exists in the entire universe. Shitty door it is. I think it's called crude door. Is that what it's called? Yeah, crude door, dude. This door gets bitches. No other way to go about it. Yeah, the crude door. Yep. That's right. The knife and sticks, I think. Yeah, easily made. Reliable? Kind of. Slightly. Not really. Not reliable at all. I was using it in the midst of a temporal storm at one point, and man, that did not work. That did not work out at all. I went to close the door. Shit just fell to the ground. Homeboy Drifter just walked straight in. It was like, hola. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, bud. Oh, my God. Okay, so that's a nice little... I mean, I know that's not the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life, but for the time being, that's going to work. Right, Chad? All right, we need to go get some more flint, some more rocks. Come on, baby. Flint expedition. But first off, we gotta hydrate. Gotta get nice and hydrated. Come on. Okay. I think I'm hydrated. For anybody who's got it all in the background, we're hydrated now. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Those doors are as reliable as a deadbeat dad. It's pretty accurate. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Pretty good. Pretty good. I wish there were pressure plates of some kind in this game. Always leaving my doors open. There's a mod. There's a mod that does have pressure plates that you can use. I think it's medieval expansion. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that mod does have pressure plates. Oh, wow, I just burped from drinking so much water. That's how you know you had too much. Hello, update on the sheep. I won. Welcome back, Emerald. Welcome back. Very good. I'm glad that you and the sheep got it figured out. You figured out with the sheep. We're slowly making progress. We are making I actually need to change this to where everything that I do pauses the game that I can. That way I'm not wasting any time because we know how valuable time is. Okay, flint it is. Lock in. Well, welcome back, Emerald. W sheep. Oh God, I'm burping from how much. I almost feel like drinking that water there. I feel like I almost passed out for a second. Something about chugging it just it did something to me. I'm not really sure what, but wow, we're just finding the utmost amount of flint. That's great. Very good. All right. That's all I needed. So what I needed is I wanted to make a door. I think we need a little bit more wood, and here's a tree. Hello, tree. Your time has come. The doors still get your hopes up that it won't break on you. Deadbeat dad won't even leave you the expectation of nothing else. Oh goodness. Shout out to deadbeat dads, dude. Shout out to deadbeat dads. You guys are much appreciated. Just kidding. Just kidding. I wonder which one is harder to grow up without, a deadbeat mom or a deadbeat dad. You know, you don't see as many deadbeat moms. You most certainly see a lot more deadbeat dads, but I feel like the equivalent of that when it comes to mothers is like crackhead moms. You know what I mean? Like they just for some reason go all out on drugs and just crack out. Like that's the equivalent of a deadbeat dad, is a cracked out mother. I don't know. That just seems to be the way they fly. Just an observation. Could be wrong on that. Look at this little fucking hammer, dude. This little mace. Oh yeah! I will literally destroy some shit with this. All right, what was the other thing that we needed? We've got those things going. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I wanted a door just in case things get a tad bit spooky. Crude door. So 2 logs, 3 sticks, and an axe. Wabam, wabam, and stick me, baby. But not in a weird way. Okay, there we go. Right. A little bit of a gap there. Tiny gap. Tiny gap. I guess we need some more dirt. We could fill this entire thing in instead of having it rain down and maybe have my shit explode. It's all right. It's all right. Just most of the time, drugs involved. It's both parents. Yeah, that is true. They're kind of in on it together. Gotta pull out the fin fold. Or not. I should get hooked on this stuff. This is a fantastic idea. Oh, you guys got jokes, huh? You guys got jokes, huh? We love /hate our deadbeat door. Shout out to the deadbeat door. It really is a love /hate relationship. You just never know when the door is gonna walk out on you, or in this case, fall down and let the nightmare shit in. Need was another shovel. Shovel me, baby. Yeah, love/hate relationship. I was thinking about this, and I've seen some complaints about this, but I really wonder how... Oh, I'm gonna need another stick, dude. I'm gonna need more sticks. How quickly or how fast do you think an organized group, let's say in the Civ Sim event we're just referencing, and take that and let's think, how fast would an organized group who knows what they're doing with experienced players, how long would it take them to progress, you think, when they delegate and organize everything in a pretty efficient manner? I mean, can they be way ahead of the pack of unorganized groups? Because I feel like that is the case, and that was kind of the case that I was trying to make a little bit. Oh my god, the relationship with the door really hinges on how it handles itself. Holy shit. Holy shit. I remember there used to be a bug where the door itself could get bugged and break every time. Oh my god, that's awful. To what stage? Let's say let's say to steel. Like, let's say to the steel stage, and what did I get right there? I got enough dirt to cover up this hole. Because I feel like, and this is kind of one of the points that I was trying to make in the video, but I feel like one of the interesting things to see, especially in this game with the way the progression goes, is to see how quickly, from a progression lens, that one group, like I say, I have a feeling that we'll have one group that stands out, that progresses extremely quickly. With they get the right combination of people and roles and such. I'm really just smoking myself out in here, which is interesting. If you have the proper group that does things properly, they can be like separate themselves way ahead of the pack. That's what I really want to see, is how well an efficient group works versus a non-efficient group. All right, let's grab some more sticks real quick. Where can we do that? Is there a forest? There's one over there. That one worth going to? Do we feel like there's gonna be some sticks over there? Just trust. And believe my god. Experienced groups will really advance much faster, especially especially if it is vanilla only. Know how to prospect properly and where to find resources, combined with them doing the bare minimum to progress. If you allocate tasks, I think you get to steal within 2 days, at least with like a 10-man team. Ooh, really? You think so? Around 60 hours, probably? You really think 2 days for steal? Damn. It's around 60 hours, probably. Question. Hello, Blue Ninja. If the experience server is modded, how many mods will you be adding? I'm thinking the minimum amount of mods that I'm going to add is 2 mods, and that may be the maximum at the same time. Maximum amount of mods, if I think the server can handle it, will probably be 3 or 4. We're gonna have the 2 mods we're gonna have for sure is proximity chat and a classes mod, and then maybe after that a terrain generation mod like this, but that is to be seen, because that can be extremely questionable. I'm gonna join whichever group lets me get as drunk as possible, as often as possible. That'll happen. There'll be some for that. You really need to make a raft. Why didn't I make a raft? Why didn't I do that? What does it take to make a raft? Oh, that's a journal. I'm just gonna drown really quickly. Oh, did you notice that little detail? Why didn't I make one of these? Good call outs, Connor. I don't know why I completely forgot that. See, this is why I have y'all here, to remind me to do smart shit and not just be extremely inefficient. What does it take? Dry grass and logs? We can do that real quick. Or wait, does it take reeds? Does cordages take reeds? Wild vine tips? Okay, we can go up there. That's fine. That's fine. No complaining. No complaining. Only doing. Lock in. Lock in. Refocus. Biggest time sink would be charcoal making for the experienced group. Yeah, that is the kind of the barrier to get over, is the pit kilns and making charcoal and everything that takes, you can't progress any faster by finding the resource or anything like that, when it comes to pit kilns. Look at that cliff face, Sam. The Drunken Sailors Factory would be sick. I'll be there. Hello, AD. Welcome in. You'll be there. Sounds good. Roger that. Road to Survival is goated. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. You'll need an ore too. Do I need an ore for the raft? I may roleplay a humble charcoal maker tending to his craft. Ooh, okay. That's what we're looking for right there. A little roleplay action. Velostrum. That's good to know. My computers are the best, so I can't handle many mods. Yeah, we're not planning on... The thing is it's going to be tough. I will say it's going to be tough for those that don't have kind of a beefier PC. because just the Vintage Stories optimization when it comes to a bunch of players being in one spot is going to be really tough. It may not even be PC dependent. It may just be that. Oh shit, that's a tree. Oh my god. Oh my god, that just completely got me. My god. Oh my fuck. Oof. I'm not gonna lie, I was going up to that. I saw the resin on it. That got me. I did get bamboozled. Okay. No, just wipe that from your memory. I did think that that was a real tree. I thought that was real resin. I was like, let me get some of that. That fucking tree started moaning, dude. Tree started moaning. It's like, what the hell's going on around here? This tree's getting barked. That wasn't very good. That was very good. Total takes like 18 hours to finish making, so I'll take about 7 days to steal to be somewhat progressing. I do it again. Hello, Mivy. The tree of shock and surprise. Okay, we're here looking for sticks. Let me not forget that. Stick bunk gang. I think if we go up there, I feel like it'll be a lot, or this side where there's actual forest. I feel like you have to be in like an actual forest to find sticks and not just these little tiddlywink random trees hanging out about. Me and my brother used to play competitively against each other. Like, we would get 5 days to prepare and fighting each other. You beat him in gear. Oh my god. Good speedrunner. I didn't realize we had pros like that. Holy, it's like a moth to a flame. The tree looks kind of friendly though. Yeah, I'm surprised the tree didn't touch me inappropriately. That's what I'm really shocked about, to be honest. I can't believe I didn't get mollywopped. I honestly feel like I probably would have got one-shotted by it. Like, geez, dude. Lucky. All right, slowly traverse this. Vintage Story player seeing resin gets that kind of reaction. Don't worry, I got it clipped and we'll share it to the entire day. Okay, great. Love that, Connor. Appreciate that. I love how obvious said it wasn't in before you even entered it. How are you so? I don't understand how you guys come up with these fucking. How do you come up with these so fast and so good? What's your favorite crop? Flax by far. You get more sticks if you use an axe on tree leaves. Oh, good call out. Not the molester is crazy. That is crazy. Maybe I'll do that then, use an axe on some of these tree bushes. I guess I really need to chop down. Oh, here we go. Stick gang. I do need some wood anyway, so let's scour the forest floor. Some sticks lying about. And then we'll mine some down. Here's some resin that doesn't belong to some guy. Some random guy hanging out in the forest. I believe there's also supposed to be like int shepherds with the fantasy creatures mod, which I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if y'all, for those that have played Skyrim, I was about to say I don't know if y'all have played Skyrim, but that's kind of a crazy. Come on yet. But oh my god, look at this. Wow. It's like the Galapagos Islands, dude. But for those that have played Skyrim and you've run into a giant when you're level 1 and you just get blasted out of into the atmosphere away from Earth, that's how I feel if I run into an int shepherd in this game. I have a feeling that that's how it's going to go down. I do need to focus and mark this resin, dude. Forget how important this is. Come on, Johnny, lock in. Resub gang. Yep. Fricked. Wonderful. Very good. Where? Yep. There you go. There we go. Okay. Mark the resin. Thank you. I forget, but can't the ints drop a decent bit of wood and resin? I'm not sure. I have no idea. Haven't killed one. Pretty nervous to take on that task as well, so. Yeah, I like the slate roof idea, Connor. Meteor iron, I believe, behind you. That one slipped out, my bad. Really? Did I miss a meteor iron? Let me go back. Imagine getting blasted off the edge by a bow thorn as you approach the cliff. Wouldn't it be cinematic? Wouldn't it be just so cinematic? It may be extremely traumatic and painful, but cinematic it would be. All right, let's mine some of these bushes, dude. I feel like sticks is just one of the biggest early game hurdles is just getting some sticks, but holy crap. Do you mine bushes fast, dude? My God. Goodness gracious. I guess maybe I should hit bushes on trees. It seems a lot more efficient idea. Gotta be about efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be about efficiency. Feel like I'm... Alright. There goes my axe. It's just about a memorable experience in Skyrim is being shouted off the throat of the world by the Greybeards. That's true. It is true. Everybody can relate, right? God dang, my axe just went so quick. So let me try and find some more sticks in another way, just by looking on the ground. By the resin, it looks something like an impact hole. I just looked at the medieval expansion mod that you talked about, and I think you gotta have that one just for the drawbridge. I know it really is. It really is creamy for the Civ Sim, but once again, the thing that I'm worried about is just the server performance. Or I would probably have that. I would have that and a few other mods, honestly, because there are some that are just like so good. It's hard to pass up on them. They would just be so perfect. But that's just one of the. I mean, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll definitely do some testing with some certain things, so we know kind of what goes and what doesn't. But I think it'll just be Vintage Stories kind of server optimization or multiplayer optimization that'll be the issue. But I have an idea of a workaround for that. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I got you, TR. Good call. Second time it's happened. Where do you plan on living? I'm gonna live on this little island over here. We've got a nice little island area here in the middle, and I'm gonna live right there. That looks like an interesting area, though, along there. I guess that's probably it for stick gang, huh? It's probably about as many sticks as we're gonna find, yeah? I don't like the water wheel in that mod. I hate it. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't been able to change any of those things in the water wheel mod to make it a bit more efficient and make more sense for players to have. Archipelago. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It is a nice little archipelago. Oh! We get these sticks. I'm greedy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I just want some sticks, dude. Just a few sticks, please. Bear, a few sticks, please. Come on. You've got enough sticks. Come on. Just a few. Just a couple sticks. Please don't eat me. Where are the sticks at? Always find them hoarding the sticks, dude. Stick whore. It's a stick whore, dude. You could just add the mod and delete the water wheel recipe. I have fucking no idea how to do that. I could probably figure it out though. Do need to get on that. Oh, one of the things I was gonna do was make the cordages. Cordage. What did it take for this again? Oh, wild vine tips. Did we see any wild vine tips? Let me go back and look for some of those so we can make a raft. It's just so much more efficient. Aficionado. Don't really see any though. That's kind of an issue. Motherfucker costs 32 iron to make and only lasts 5 IRL hours. Biggest waste of time and resources. I don't know why they made that the I don't know why they made that the specs of it. That is pretty shitty. 32 iron is crazy. Is medieval expansion even on 1.2? I'm not sure. Although you know, I guess it's as fair as it is to critique the water wheel for having such a shitty, you know, design of how many resources are allocated to it and how efficient it is. Shut up, Goblin Boy. The other things that the mod does add, such as the drawbridges and the portcullises and the gate, is absolutely top creamy tier. I mean, the drawbridges just get me right, dude. Portcullises too. Oh man. Oh brother. Get a load of this guy. Am I really gonna walk all the way around up there for wild vine tips? I am not. I am not a man. We'll just swim our happy ass all the way back across the river. Oh, as I just take damage. Whoops. All right, I'm sure y'all can barely see anything. So as I swim, get caught up in a little bit of cheddar. Might have to import medium fertility soil from nearby. Ooh, yeah, true. There are unofficial patches for it to work on 1.2. I just thought that the actual mod itself was no longer being worked on. Lemonade, yeah. Possibly, yeah. That was something I should have done a better job of putting in the top 10 mods videos. I didn't really look at the patches and stuff if they're eligible and whatnot. Oh, there's Kitty. There's Kitty in the background. Y'all see Kitty, dude? I actually forgot to say this, but Mr. Kitty is sick. He's not feeling very good. I don't know if he ate too much, but I come home today and he had diarrhea, dude. He's been diarrheaing. He's just been sitting in my bedroom. I got him an appointment for Thursday. He's just sitting in there, dude. He's not feeling good. He diarrheaed all over my apartment complex. It was super bad. Super bad. Poor feller, dude. He never acts this calm, and he's just been distraught today. Just distraught. Get better, Kitty. Kitty appreciates all the prayers, dude. Prayers out to Kitty. Treehouse? Ooh, a treehouse build would be cool. Maybe someone will do that on the server. Hey, Beaver, 2 people want to change classes. Am I allowed to let them? Yeah. Yeah, you can let them. You can let them, bros only. You can give them that command to change classes. Thanks for asking. Feel better, Kitty. War-torn Kitty. Wish I could help, but most of my vet knowledge is focused on dogs. Oh my god, there's a fucking wolf there. Oh god. Yeah, I think he just... The thing is over this past weekend, I have one of those auto feeders that kind of, as more food gets eaten, it trickles down some more, and I think his little fat ass just went way too hard on the food. Oh my god, get inside before I get smashed by this orc, dude. Don't break on me, door. Okay, very good. And I think that was his deal, is he just had way too much food while I'm gone and just got himself sick, but I don't know, it's carried over a little too much to today. I mean, he was just like... Who's out there? Who's out there? Send Kitty my regards and some Pepto. Kitty could use some Kitty Pepto would be great. Would be great for him. Kitty needs Pepto real bad. Poor Kitty boy. Okay, what do we need to do while we're here? And I'm thinking about, what do we have on our hands? So we went and got some sticks. So we could fire up some bowls for an oil lamp. But what is most important to us at the momento? Charcoal. We need charcoal, ladies and gentlemen. Why haven't I been thinking about charcoal? I am going to put my charcoal pit inside. Get out of here, grass. I don't need you. I don't need you. I have a knife. Okay, I do. Good. Yeah, charcoal pit. So 2, 3. I think the pig looks fine on mine. On mine is crazy. It's crazy. Could also be stress sickness if you left him alone for a while. My dog got sick when I had to leave for a few days to work. Ooh. Well, the thing is this isn't my first time leaving Mr. Kitty by himself home alone. So I was really, that was part of what was surprising about it, is there was really nothing out of the ordinary. But I honestly, I think what the deal is that I think it's the type of food that I get for him, because I've had him throw this food up before. So I think it's Purina is the brand. I think that's what is the issue for him is eating Purina, because I've had him thrown up before, but I've never had him this sick. So I think his little fat ass was like, oh yeah, dude, free food. Freaking dad's not home. I'm about to munch. I am literally about to munch. And the homeboy just went a little too hard, and that food might be a bad brand. Something like a coastal fort, like the castle of San Felipe de Lar. How do you know so much? Quite achievable compared to your... Yeah. Well, actually, quite achievable is a good detail, Jar. How do you know so many, like, historical things? I want to get like you. I would like to get like you. It'd be very knowledgeable. But also, the sausages from Butchering Mod look kind of good. They do look good, don't they? I forget that we have to do that. Thank God I'm surviving on berries right now. Like, holy shit. As far as... an axe is what I wanted to make, because we need to get firewood. Go on now. Firewood gang, you know what's up. You know what's up. I almost want to make 2 right now, because I just feel like that just seems like it would make sense to me. Right? X-head. Purina has a, I look up castles. Oh, okay. I need to get on your level. Purina has a few dog food recalls this year already. They're in a rough patch since last year. Yeah, dude. I gotta... Oh, hello, RM. Welcome in. Thank you for your comment, by the way. Purina is quality, but they're on notice for health concerns. They were canning rotting food, my dude. Oh, no. I've poisoned my son. Oh, no. Yeah, and that's what... And I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all. which I've varied, and maybe I shouldn't do this, but I've varied what cat food I buy him, because I was buying him some super nice cat food, but I figured I'd try some different ones. And this is the Purina, and this right here, I think he throws up every time I get this. So I think this is actually the culprit. And so I'm going to throw, this is a full unopened bag, but I am going to throw this away. I'm going to get something else for him. I think that's the deal. Which I set him up a vet appointment for Thursday, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be better. I can just put this right here for now. Don't eat that, kitty. Don't eat that. Gonna get in that bag and die. Oh man. I work in an animal rescue and keep up to date with the food companies. Ever since 2 years ago, Purina has been a really iffy brand. Even the livestock feed has had issues. Really? Damn, we need to put that on notice. I'm gonna start advertising that in the stream that Purina is not the brand to beat, because that is important, dude. Dang, that's good to know. That's really good to know. He gonna burn down the whole company to get his revenge of what they did to his son? Oh, he just. Yeah, no, seriously though. I mean, like, they've literally poisoned my boy. I came home and was like, what's... The thing is I woke up this morning, and usually he wakes me up first thing in the morning before I go to work. Like, he's usually pretty on top of things. He's waiting for me to get out of bed. He's like, hey, bro, what are you doing? But this morning, dude, he was just laying there. I was like, my alarm woke me up, and I was like, dude, Mr. Kitty, you're not up and at him this morning. And he just, as I got up and got ready, he did not move whatsoever. Holy shit, I'm gonna need a lot of logs. Need a lot of logs, chat. So that's what threw me off. And then as I got up and looked around, I saw some puke on, I might even need a third one. I don't think that's crazy. I saw some puke on the floor in the kitchen. I was like, oh, dang, Mr. Kitty puked. Must be having a little, he must have overate. And then I come home today, and he doesn't greet me at the door like he usually does. And he's sitting in my room just laying down, like not moving. And he just lets out this little small whimper of a meow. I'm just like, oh, no, you don't feel good. You don't feel good, my son. So, yeah, I'm going to have to fucking blow up the Purina factory because they are poisoning my boy. That pisses me off, to be honest. All right, it's day 4. It's day 4, gentlemen. It's day 4, right? Yep. I'll go back and look. Double check. I am going to plant some of these birch seeds, by the way, so we can have some future trees. See if that food has wheat or other allergens. Likely that, since you switched from an expensive brand to Purina ingredients that trigger allergies are in there that weren't in the expensive food. Ooh, I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this shit. That's for sure. And I might have to look into the food allergies things. All I know is my cat does not like cheap kitty litter. She will let me know by dropping a deuce on the floor. It's like, oh, you're gonna buy me cheap kitty litter? How about I shit on your chest? 2x2 might be easier for now. I may have to go with that, huh? That might have been a smarter, more efficient idea to do. It's a good point. Let's knock these trees down that are close. No problem. The pipeline from Purina, more like Pukerina, to I must commit arson is a fascinating one. Listen, you fuck with the bull, you get arsonate. You know? There's no in between. My God, this rain is just so loud. It's just so loud. Just relax a little bit. There we go. It's a fascinating one. Listen, here's the thing. Is, if you haven't seen John Wick, you know, if you've seen John Wick, you know not to fuck with other people's pets. I mean, come on now. If you make my kitty sick and puke, I literally kill your entire family. That's just that. It only is a fair trade. It's only a fair trade. It's only fair. I have a dog that's allergic to every kind of weed imaginable. Oh no, poor poopers. Could be worse. Could be in your bed. Yeah, that is one of the things. Oh my God, there's a skeleton over there. That is one of the things is he's been extremely good about not puking on like carpets or my bed. He specifically pukes on like the wood floor, which is a lot easier to clean up. So shout out to Mr. Kitty for being a real one in the puke placing department of things, which he seems to do it on purpose too. I know that sounds crazy, but like he really is kind of a strategic puker, if you will. You get what by the bull? Wait, modded but not using the thirst mode? What? What's up, Rafa? Yeah, which I haven't gotten the opportunity, and I meant to do it the other day, but I am going to go back and look at some more mods to add into the playthrough here. There'll be some more, so maybe the dihydrate will be, or I think it's called hydrate, maybe, will be added. Said what? I have a pet with allergies. They wouldn't be so bad if he actually took his medicine. Yeah, consider cats exist, oddly enough. That is, I feel like it's crazy to me how well, like we used to have to periodically give my chihuahua back home some medicine. And it's crazy how well animals are at detecting little medicine tablets in their food, dude. Like, you can straight up give them the fattest piece of cheese or meat, and they'll work their way all the way around that and then spit that out and then look at you like, aha, see? I knew it. Look at this. Look how foolish you look. I'm like, you little fucking, this for your own good. For your own good. I can't wait for 1.2. They said, since they said they were going to update mechanical power and automation, I did see that devlog is going to be, I'm interested to see what route they take with that and what it's going to look like. I'm lucky that my personal pets can eat anything with no issues, but some of the animals from the rescue have severe diet limitations. We had one cat that could only eat certain chicken-based stuff. I don't know why, but I kind of get a kick out of that. Like, how the fuck is that cat supposed to survive in the wild, dude? How is he supposed to survive in the wild if he's allergic to, like, the shit he basically eats? You know, there's not just chickens just hanging around everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't know. Not really sure. Survival of the fittest, I guess. Let's go 2x2 for this deal right here. Tiara said, I think this will be a little bit quicker and more within our scope. Oh, whoops. Wow, I'm already running out. That's crazy. That's crazy. How much firewood you need is crazy. Oh, I'm a dummy. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's make one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Feel ourselves a little bit too much. A little bit too much crotch touching going on here. Let's just go up one like this. Make it doable. Is this doable, Chad? I'm not incorrect in this, am I? I have 100 mods installed. My PC really doesn't like it, but screw it. Holy 100 mods. My God. I gotta be honest, thirst just feels like a chore when you're not actively role-playing a desert nomad or whatever. It's just a second set of food chores. 100? I think I have many mods. Lost count. I have a cat, and holy moly, cats are gods. On singling out medicine, they really are little fuckers. Little buggers. There we go. All right. Now let me leave a hole open like so. A little dry grass. Actually, can I just start this with a torch? I saw somebody said this. I don't know why. For some reason that I think in the handbook it says this, but I was under the impression that. Very good. It's working. Very, very good. That you have to put dry grass and firewood. Wait, is it working though? Is that working? The black smoke is building up, but it's not building up from everywhere. Is that working? It's doable. Each stack must be filled. That looks like it's working, right? Or it's just burning. Or I'm just burning all my firewood right now. I've never done it this way. I've always started it with the little dry grass. I have a feeling that that's not fucking working. I have a feeling that that's not working. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. I think I'm burning all my firewood. No! 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 Please! What if I break it? What if I break it? What if I break it? Okay. We can still save it. We can still save it. We can still save it. Come on. We can still save it. Rescue the firewood! Rescue the firewood! Somebody lied to me by saying it could be started with a torch. That was a complete fallacy. Utter complete fallacy. Been lied to. Been demeaned. Mistreated. That was close. Close one. Oh, also I have Wildcraft, Combat Overhaul, Millride, Dapple Groves, and many others. And one of bodily functions is crazy, Rafa. Bodily functions is... fuck is in my hand? Why do I have this in my hand? Bodily functions is an insane call out. I love that though. Rescue it. I don't know if the torch works. Yeah, that obviously didn't work. I'm not doing that shit again. I'm drinking hot cocoa right now. It's good. Oh, Raccoon, let's go. Somebody's got to be drinking the hot cocoa, right? Every night. I got to pull up on stream with the hot cocoa one time. I just have not done it yet. I need to do it though. Let's try this. Let's try this way and hopefully this works. Try this. All right, there we go. There we go. So whoever said that you can just start it with a torch in the YouTube comments is a fucking liar. They lied. They lied to me. They lied to me. How dare they? All right. Well, that's going. Let me quickly take a sip and catch up. Let's find out later and test it with full logs. Oh god. Oh god. Question, is your pickle juice sweet or the normal kind? It is the normal kind. This is best made dill pickle juice. I actually did see somebody send me a picture the other day, and I did find at this is going to come as a shock to many people, but there is a beer out there called spicy dill pickle beer that you can find on I don't know, you can just find it out there in the wild somewhere. I have no fucking clue what it's doing out there, but I need to drink some. I need to get on stream and drink some. Maybe Thursday. Maybe that's what it's for. But yeah. Oh god, it's the normal kind. So also, by the way, it tastes exactly like eating a best made pickle. I don't know if you ever get the hamburger slices pickles, but it's exactly what this tastes like. They meant to use a torch to light the fire pit, I believe. I don't fucking know what they meant. Drinking hot cocoa in August is crazy. It's just a little bit outlandish. Is it just me or eating your food before it spoils? A legitimate concern? Slightly. Slightly. That's a lot of salt in my kidneys. Listen, I don't drink like it's not like, this is the one thing. I don't sit here, I don't drink an entire gallon of this all day. I just drink it on stream just because I don't really know. It kind of gets me amped sometimes. If I need a little like go-go juice, or just because I really am a big vinegar and salt guy, so I drink it at times just because I really like, I really like vinegar and salt. It's just how I get it in, you know what I mean? It just tastes good. I just really like it. My girlfriend's like, what the hell? Why are you doing this? I don't have normal pickle juice. I got juice from pickled eggs. I've already drank the regular. See, that's the thing. I can eat a whole jar of pickle, and then drink the whole fucking. What I was doing was I was eating whole jars of pickles, and then I was drinking the juice. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just solve this issue by just buying an entire gallon? It's a psychotic. Don't tell anybody in my real life. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? What? What are we doing? Just calm down, okay? Just calm down. No reason to get crazy. Vinegar, you. Does it taste good, or is it just an upper? I would say both. It's both. Drop some grapes in it, see if they turn. Oh my god. You should drink it from a chalice. That's kind of a genius idea. I should make it a bit of a special occasion, yeah? It's a bit of a special occasion, yeah? Throw in a chipmunk and see if it fossilizes. End up with some fucking some oil. At the end of the day, there's a skeleton messing about out here. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Oh, bam. Oh, shit. Oh. Up. All right. Surely that wasn't it from the guy, huh? Oh, that was it? I just one-shotted him? This dude's trash. You're bad, kid. It's crazy. Ooh, human skull. Cool. Nice little decoration there. Nice little decor piece, yeah? Perfect. Oh. Pickle juice has most of the stuff in sports drinks, just not in a flavorful combination for most people. I like pickles and pickle juice. See, there you go. If you don't want to cramp up, just hop on the pickle train. Guys, come on. God. I too will bust out a thing of vinegar and drink it in front of people just to flex. There you go. Cultured man, I see. I'm the opposite there. I like the actual pickles more than the juice. You just cut out the best part for me. That is fair. Well, what was I coming out here to do? There was something in particular that I had in mind. I do want to put this firewood down. What else do we need? We need tongs, and we need to find wild vine tips. That is what we need. So there's just trees over there, but I feel like we have a better odd. Oh, a raft, but we need wild vine tips. Okay, there you go. See how you get to things? We need to go over here. I feel like there will be some tips over there for us. FBI, open up. Yeah, the FBI spying on my stream and on my camera throughout the day is probably They're like, this is more important than the Epstein files, dude. We got to make sure what this motherfucker is on drinking pickle juice, you know? Pickles are good. The juice isn't good. The juice is the best part. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Forced water is concentrated pickle juice with all salt. I don't know why. I don't like the idea of forced water. That makes me uncomfortable. The water that comes with olives, though, is amazing. Oh my god, dude, I do not like olives. Olives to me are There's a worse version of pickles. They're a worse version of pickles. I feel like they're just kind of they're like a very. I just accidentally licked my mic when I did that. And it's a tad bit salty. Kind of liked it. But I don't know. I don't like olives. Drinking olive juice to me is just crazy. Jesus. My parents used to put vinegar on our hands as babies to stop us from chewing on them. It backfired on me because I started sucking my hand so hard I popped something in my lip. Oh my god, you just start fucking sucking the skin off your fingies. Your little fingers. A little skin sucker. Huh? You dirty little skin sucker, right? The man in the bear hat is plotting some pickle juice fueled bombing campaign. Somebody send help. Somebody send some fucking help, please. If you get enough skulls, you should build a catacomb or something. Ooh, that's actually a fire idea. I don't see why we couldn't. I think we're gonna get plenty of skulls, so like a little tombstone. No! Fucking trash? You rad, kid? You rad? All right, let's go over here and get some wild vine tips. I go to bed. It's like 4 a.m. over here. Have a good stream, brother. Hey, Christian, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for hanging out and staying up with us. Enjoyed hanging out, brother. Come back sometime soon. Enjoy your sleep. Have a good rest of your week, man. The juice is best drink on its own or as a sauce, while the pickles themselves are best had as a topping. Oh my god, the sauce is crazy. Sauce is crazy. Interesting. I like that though. I've had very weird pickled things. Never liked an olive, but I had pig ears, chicken feet, pig hoof, and eyes, and they all tasted better than an olive to me. Jesus, all of those just make my penis quiver just a little bit. I don't really. I've just. Let me just be blunt with you. They do make my butthole pucker up just slightly. You know, just thinking about the sourness of a pig foot or some shit. Pig ear, dude. Like what? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Fire them. What the fuck? You have some screws loose? Kidding, but olives can taste bad. You need good ones. Okay, kind of depended, huh? Pickling and fermenting are god tier for making strange things edible. Yeah, I feel like it's just an excuse to eat weird things. Like, are we really eating chicken feet, dude? I really don't. Oh shit! I don't know why that spider actually scared me. I actually got terrified. I do have a worm now, so that's cool. Worm has turned, baby. All right, let's look for some wild vine tips. Come on. For you, just the tip, please. Nothing more. Just a little bit of tip action, but I'm not really seeing any. I feel like there should be at least one. I should be see by now. Ever had pickle juice brushed onto a burger bun? I haven't, and I never thought about that until now. That does seem like an interesting prospect, but I honestly feel like instead of pickle juice, butter, like basting your bun in butter. Look at that, basting your bun in butter, dude. You hit the triple B, right? You hit the triple B on that bun, and I feel like that's kind of the way to go. But there could be an argument to be made for pickle juice. There could be an argument there. God, why is there no tips here? I'm not understanding why I'm not seeing any wild vine tips. I get real upset about it. Come on. Maybe I need to go over yonder. Maybe this is not a true forest. I need to go look. Oh. Go check that out. Chat. Come on. Pickle fries. Bro, I swallowed the chicken feet. Oh my god. Somebody call an ambulance. Let's call an ambulance. Baste one bun in butter and the other in pickle juice. Holy shit, you are on to something. You're on to something there. AD, oh my gosh. Chicken feet are good for soups. Of course, you don't eat the nail. You eat the paw fat and meat between the toes. Y'all are making me fucking uncomfortable, dude. The more you describe what it's like to eat chicken feet, the more my shit quivers. The more puckered I get. I mean, my hole is puckered right now. Like, oh, the paw fat? I don't like that. Just saw that now they have an asbestos mod on the mod DB. Also, cannibalism. What's up, Agent of Chaos? Oh my god, cannibalism. What the fuck? Cannibalism is crazy. Might have to add that to the Civ Sim server, no cap. Makes it kind of genius. Have people eat. Hey, is this crazy? Okay, hold on. Is this crazy? Come on, chat. Let me level with you here. Okay, let me level with you here. Is it crazy to add a cannibalism mod to the Civ Sim event? You want to talk about peak content? Okay, you want to talk about peak content? If that's what we're going for, peak content is having a cannibalist tribe. Come on, come on. Is that absurd? That would be funny. Eating chicken feet is kind of like eating a wing. That's just skin. Oh god. Why, you've never had chicken feet before? Why not? You too scared? You too chicken? Oh my god. Look at this fall, dude. God. I think the server would last very long. As long as I can make eyeball soup them down for Christ. No, we probably won't add it, but it does seem like an interesting kind of prospect. Can I use this? Oh wow, I really can use this. Perfect. It's great. Wonderful. All right, let's see if there's anything good in here. Oh, about the cream, about the cream. That's huge. That's huge. Nice little. Oh, why is my? I need to go back and change my character. Oh man, that's disgusting. Oh, little bronze amulet. What? Stick? Yes. A little bit of loot here. I know we're kind of getting off track here a little bit, but I just have to check out this very cool ruin and see if there's any loot. Actually, let me just mark it because I feel like there's. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, yeah, let's just mark it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mark it. Just mark it. Say sayonara. Actually, sticks and coil of rope for the worm seems like a good trade. And I'm out. I have no problem. No problem. Okay, very good. Best of all, it's butchery compatible, and no, it's not crazy. It could be a little forest golem and drag people off. It's crazy. That right there. That'd be crazy. There's so many sticks over here. I just feel like I can't pass up the opportunity. Like all these sticks. Okay. Lock in. See if we can find what we're looking for. Although I just don't. Just not seeing any. Just not seeing any. Cannibalism would fit the vibe. Your companions are just extra food. That's actually a good way of looking at it. You know? Just walking meat sacks that do work for you. And then when you get hungry, if you run out of food, dude, just eat them. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Why can't I find any wild vine? I'm about to crash out, dude. I really need this. I can't even remember everything that I needed it for. I mean, I just don't understand because generally I feel like I find a lot of it, but it's like I'm seeing zero of it. It's almost like it doesn't exist. You don't even have to store them. I'm terrified to eat my homemade pickles. I use Carolina Reaper peppers in a few jars and don't know which ones I did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The rest just have habaneros in them. Jesus, you're one of those that can just take some heat, dude. My god, Auto Boss. You wanted the vine to make a rope for a drag? Oh, that's right. There's something else too, I thought, yeah? I can't remember. There's something else I thought. That is definitely one of them. Are you crazy? Yes, you are. Am I a bit? Have I got a bit of autism? Yes. Well, yes, I do. Oh, okay. Here we go, baby. Yes, thank you. These bones out of here. We finally found something. Oh, cream. Cream Abdul-Jabbar. Jabari-san. Throw away the sticks. Nah. Surely we can find some more. Oh, yeah. Here it is, baby. Here it is. We found the gold mine of wild vines. Come on. I've had homemade pickles. They were pretty salty under the mold. Ooh. Scary. No, I'm kidding. Try crafting it with cattails. I think you accidentally crafted in the last stream. Ooh, I did forget that was the thing. Well, now we've kind of got problem solved. Problem solved. But if we do run out, then we can do that. We can take that route of things and stuff to do. Yeah, right, Chet. I've never seen folk build underground in this game. Aside from a cellar, can you build hobbit holes in this game, or is there block gravity? You can absolutely build underground in this game. I don't know. I will say Lucas, one of our server members, he does do that. He's a big underground fan, so it's certainly possible. I don't know why people don't do it a lot. I think maybe just because mining takes so long in general, compared to like something like Minecraft, where making a little hobbit hole doesn't take as much time. Dude, being able to hand spice is the best thing you can do for your palate. That basically opens up half the world meal-wise. Now, let me ask you this question, Emerald. Is the spice palette opening up? Is it something that you can adjust to over time? Because I'm a pretty big, how do I put this? I'm a pretty big bitch when it comes to ingesting things that are spicy. Like, I can't do it, dude. I really can't do it. So I have been secluded from half of the world's meals. So if I slowly eat spicier and spicier stuff over the time, will my tolerance build? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Have you ate blood sausages? Fried is amazing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That a nice nutty flavor, probably due to the fungus among us. Oh my God. The issue with building underground is the temporal stability. If you go too deep, don't want to slowly go insane in your own household. It depends on whether you want to see David or not, right? Come on. You know you want to see Dave. No, I did lose my temporal stability one time in this game, and I got gang banged, dude. There's no easier way to put it. I thought like, oh, I lost my temporal stability. I'll just be in the rust realm a little bit. No, dude. You want to talk about straight up bukkake? I mean, it was. I just don't know how else to put it, dude. I don't know how else to put it to you. Don't try it. You don't want, unless you're into that kind of thing. It's just fucking try to avoid it. Just try to stay away from that. I used to not like spice. Now I did not check the trader. My bad, TR. I forgot to do that. My bad. I used to not like spice. Now I tolerate mild spicy, but I still can't go for anything actually spicy. Yeah, see, I feel like there's a certain cap to it if you don't have that natural talent for spice stuff, right? Eventually your brain realizes that you're going to get a rush of euphoria from the spice and lets you push it more and more. Oh my God. Euphoria me, please. Yes, you can adjust the spice, but don't believe these lies. A bit of spice is good, but the moment you start putting stronger and stronger, you lose the flavor of the rest of the food. One of my dogs is obsessed with spice. Really? Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try it. I don't know. I'm just a bit of a bitch. I mean, I always am like, ooh, let me try something. Maybe I'll get something spicy. Maybe I will step out of my comfort zone here. And then I do, and I immediately regret it. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Why did I do this? Who let me do this? Squad of Botorns ran a train on you, I'm guessing? Precisely, TR. Botorn specifically ping-ponged me like it was a game of fucking hockey. Okay. It's like, dude, can we just relax? I get it. Undead are very rare underground, but are something you don't want to run to. Underground. Snort powdered jalapenos. Trusted. Oh my God. Yeah, if you want to just speed run to having a good... Oh, Jesus Christ. If you just want to speed run to having a good spice tolerance, just carve up some jalapenos, some jalapenos, and just fucking rip those. Just rip those, dude. Take them to a party, rip them. Just absolutely rip them. Same result. Absolute same result, right? I've made some abomination peppers in my garden. I accidentally crossbred jalapenos and Carolina Reapers and gave some to my neighbor thinking they were normal. Oh my God. Oh my God, did your neighbor die? Did you commit murder on her, boss? Oh my God. Your poor fucking neighbor, dude. He's like, this motherfucker's trying to kill me. Like, trying to kill me. It's the same with salty licorice. That's why they're an acquired taste. Oh my God, disgusting, disgusting. It's crazy, TR. Yeah, when getting used to spice, don't push it. Just take it small steps at a time. It took me years to get it. No, dude, I'm somebody who I jump in head first, bro. Which is the dumbest way to do anything ever, but that is what I do. I'm all in or nothing. I'm like, where does that slogan come from? All or nothing? I don't know. I can't remember. It's all or nothing. I don't know. Something. Once when I was doing a cellar, I fell in the cave of 5 of them. Also, spices can destroy your taste bud. Is that is that over time, or is that just if you go too hot? If you fly too close to the sun, you know? don't go hotter than habaneros. They don't taste better past that point. It turns out they taste atrocious when you go hotter. It's crossbreeding some deadly peppers is fucking crazy for some reason. By the way, I think you forgot to make the sandstone town ruins. The traders east of it. I think it's fairly easily findable. Okay, yeah, there it is. Let me mark that quick. Ruins. There we go. And come on. Oh, shit. Up. Whoops. Okay, there goes that. So it looks like these are done. Oh, yeah, these are all done, so we can get started. All right, very good. Who's advertising in my ear? Who's advertising in my ear? Shut up, better now. Snorting... snorting powdered labanos because perfectly with your beliefs. Yeah, well, when you're fucking drinking pickle juice on stream, it does seem like something that would make sense to me, huh? Going too hot? Wow, this better help advertisement is really long, huh? Going too hot can damage them somewhat, but my understanding is they do regenerate like most other skin cells. See, here's the thing. I feel like on that deal, if you fly too close to the sun, you know, you try the Carolina Reaper possibly, you fucking twinkle on over, you're like, you know what? I've got a big sack. Give me one. No, me? I could never. I'm not doing that shit. I'll leave that up to you crazy folks. Hot peppers don't actually burn you. The cap, oh my god, here, Honorboss is about to spit some facts on us. The capsicum, I don't know how to pronounce it. The capsicum latches onto your heat receptors and lower their sensitivity. There shouldn't be any lasting effects after eating a hot pepper. Interesting. Time to oil up some lamps, that's right. Don't snort salt on stream, it's a bad idea, I know from experience. Dude, Carolina Reaper can actually kill you. Don't jump in with that. Yeah, that is kind of funny that they can actually kill you. I've watched people like Rooster Teeth back in the day when they were eating hot peppers and eating Reapers, dude. Oh my gosh, that's good shit. It is funny to eat people. Maybe I should do that as a, dude, I was thinking maybe of doing that as a donation goal, but honestly, that seems like an absolutely atrocious. I don't even think you could give me enough money to eat one of those. I think I would fucking literally curl up like an Arby's early French fry and just fucking die. You know what I mean? I would die. Bro, pickle juice is the shit. Just don't mix with vodka. It's not that good. That's kind of a crazy. That's a crazy forewarning to not mix with something. But that's those two I would have never put together. I would have not put those two together. Insane call out, but it actually is a very interesting scenario. All right, so as far as things go, that's gonna do it for this stream. I'm happy to have everybody that is new here. Happy to have you join in. Happy to have you guys here. It's been a roller coaster of a day with everybody joining in, but I'm happy to have you guys, and hopefully you guys are happy to be here as well. If you ever have any questions, shoot them in the Discord. And I've started in the Discord. I've started putting out a content schedule, or at least that's what I'm going to try to do, is put out a content schedule that is kind of fairly accurate within the Discord. That way everybody knows, you can kind of know what's going on throughout the week and what I'm going to post in the future and whatnot. But I stream every Tuesday and Thursday of every week. So same time as tonight, next Thursday, and next Tuesday, Thursday after that. Every Tuesday and Thursday, trying to stream same time, hang out, have a good time, right? So yeah, appreciate you guing coming hanging out and spending your time with me. See you later, Agent. W stream as usual. Thank you, TR. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Always a pleasure. See you, Rafa. Yeah, and for anybody who's new, I always have the tendency to glaze everybody in chat at the very end. I just can't. It makes me happy. Okay, it makes me happy. So that's all I can say. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a wonderful night, evening, day, wherever you're at, and we'll see you guys Thursday night. Enjoy your night. See you later. Bye, Hibbis. See you later, AD. Bye, everyone. If I can find the end stream screen. There we go.